Okay, Peter Pan.
Hello, everybody. Hi. It's game. It's freaking game time. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to It's a Long Story. Sorry. Welcome to It's a Long Story.
That was awesome. Okay.
Lexapro is awesome. Welcome to It's a Long Story. A place where we roll dice, we tell stories, and we create some freaking magic. We're here with our awesome friends in the new moon. Gosh, you guys. Everybody in the new moon, take a look at your camera, wave, and say hi.
Hi.
Yeah. Elsie.
This is
Hi.
good. This is good. I like this.
Yeah. This is a weird energy we're walking
We're
in
Lexapro would
with,
come
guys.
in.
So ready. So ready. It's a good thing that it's just us tonight. It's a good thing it's just us.
I mean, it's not actually.
We're not even live. Yeah, we're not live, okay? It's not really happening. It's all a
Oh,
simulation.
hell yeah.
You should have.
On
Damn it.
camera.
Damn it.
You broke it out. You broke it.
Wild.
No,
Okay.
it only would have been better if I had like a cigar off screen.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
it was already pre-lit. Just great, cool.
Great.
Oh my
awesome.
gosh.
Nice.
Not a cigarette, a full cigar, a full.
Full cigar, a cigarro, like some
just-
big ass.
El Gigante
Like,
Cigarro.
hey.
The Cuban
Fedora hat just on. Beautiful.
What are you taking
all right.
for?
Can you guys lock it up a little bit, okay?
don't know,
This is a serious game time. Let's just lock it in. Angel, that's enough. Hello, everybody. What? Don't explain. All right. So we are. Oh yeah. Beautiful.
You
Hey.
can't lock in. They're foaming at the mouth.
Good for you. Yay. It's gotta be something. Nope. ADHD brain, guys. You guys are so mean to me. You guys are bullies, actually. Really, this is true.
That's fair.
Welcome. For those that have no idea what this is, as Brandon said, that is fair. We are a D&D live stream that runs every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Having 5 parties living, existing, and breathing for those that do in the same homebrew world, the wonderful, beautiful world of Estera. So welcome. News. We are schedule's a little bit funky for the next couple weeks. Right after I said that we're good and our schedule will not be funky. We'll be off this Thursday for the Brass Light. And then next Friday, we'll be off for Unearthed Arcanum. So, but that's it. As far as we know, everything else is on. We will be on for tomorrow for Mongoose Crew. So excited about that. So moving right along, just had a conversation with Hayden yesterday about their character design. Very excited about what they're bringing to the table. It's going to be great. It's going to be good. And it's going to be something that's really just going to pull this group together. I mean, it's just going to be Angel's like definitely not Hayden.
I don't know, Hayden.
Yeah, no,
I know
just-
you, Joe. That's not true.
Yeah.
No,
it's just
No, he could be like 4 pairs of handcuffs, just all chained together.
Exactly. Like literally keeping you all together. Look,
Right.
I tried. Hey, Kay, get your cat's face out of the. I tried. Okay. No, Kay. Do you
Kay?
want to explain? Do you want to explain?
I'm gonna text you.
Okay, that's pretty cute. Okay, fair.
Are you talking about Emmeline? Are you talking
Yes,
about
of
how you
course I'm
tried?
talking about Emily.
You're talking about
Yes,
you tried.
I tried.
So hard. We thought we were gonna have this really in-depth, like points of view about Brassborn, and they're right. Nope. Girls decided
Yep.
I'm not gonna be a therapist. I'm gonna be a problem. Yup.
Kay said, I think I want to make a character that's going to be like a therapist. And then didn't.
Gave it
At
Well, you
all.
know what?
gave it the
Maybe
full
it's
Shonda
more
Rhimes
player error
treatment.
than it is character error. I think in my heart, Emmeline is a therapist. I think in my player, Kay needs more therapy.
It's fair. Hey, I think you just need to play more D&D. I think that's what it is.
Oh, you mean my 4 campaigns a week aren't enough, Joe?
Oh.
4.
Have you tried 5?
Yeah, talk to me when you get to 5. Okay.
You know what? I'm playing 2 campaigns right now.
I play 2
Two at the same time.
I play 2 and run 2, so I'm like splitting it.
Listen.
Brandon,
Honestly,
you better
less
be
D&D.
running 3 campaigns after this tonight.
I play in this one, and then I have 2 campaigns that I play with. You know, every couple days.
You can't make that.
Oh, but ask him about his Stardew
What-
Valley
that.
mod.
You cannot do that. You cannot.
Ask him
do
about how
that.
much time he spends on the Stardew Valley mod.
Not
That
a
was
lot,
there was
actually.
there was no segue there, Brandon. There was no no segue. Everybody. Beautiful. Kay didn't do it.
Off camera, like you're jerking somebody. That's the joke.
Not somebody.
that's the
What?
joke.
Some people.
Wait, hold on. What were you guys doing?
What?
So our Tuesday campaign is full up. Hayden will be joining us unless they're watching this and saying no. That's fair.
And like, actually,
No,
guys,
he's
Remember-
listening right now. It's fine.
Remember when Joe was like, by
Oh,
9:15, you guys need to be here?
Jesus.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Alright,
Yep, cool.
My bad.
Cool,
I'm
cool,
locking
cool.
in.
All right. So so Hayden will be joining most likely on the 18th is the current plan right now. So excited to have a 6th player once again in this crazy group that is the New Moon. We are also still looking for a player for our Thursday campaign in Brasslight. We did have someone reach out on Start Playing. So if you were interested and you're like, oh, it's okay, no one's reaching out, it happens all at once, gang. There's usually just like there's like nothing and then a flood of people. So if you're waiting, don't. Startplaying.game/GM/It's a Long Story is a place to check out the like kind of campaign primer for our Thursday campaign, which is, you know, steampunk western style. So we got Brassborn, which are like our version of like Warforged, automaton robots, guns, cowboy hats, political stuff, a lot of political stuff actually. Some things, some very heavy subjects on identity, which is very it gets heavy and fun and everywhere in between. It's awesome. So check it out.
Also a snake lawyer.
Also a snake lawyer is present for all your needs. So yeah, startplaying.game/GM/It's a Long Story is the best way to get in touch with me and checking out that primer there. If you are interested, don't just immediately click like, yes, okay, cool, I'm in. Just message me from there. So we usually try to have interviews with everybody just to make sure that we're both a good fit for each other. So, but yeah, do that. You can also reach out to me in the social media stuff that we'll have down below that will pop up here in a minute. But check it out quick before someone else takes your spot. Thanks. Moving on. Yeah. Okay, cool. Moving on. Quick shout out to our sponsor of the year, which is Lorify. Lorify has been awesome and beautiful and amazing. Just learned something new is being added, which I'm going to see if it just pops up on the site. Might not for me. I'm not sure. Oh, no, there it is. Character Coach. Kaz, Angel, you want to describe what Character Coach is?
So basically you put your character sheet into it and then it cross-references all of the sessions that character has been in, and it tells you how you could be playing your character better. Like where you're missing opportunities in combat and where you're missing opportunities in RP. That kind of stuff.
Interesting. I assume more to the idea of like the strengths and weaknesses of your character, not like a, hey, you player, you're playing your character wrong, right?
No, yes.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's an interesting new thing.
Things like you seem to forget that you have an extra attack.
Oh, there's one for me. There's a character coach for the DM.
There is.
Damn.
All right, I'm going to run this right now. So, Lorify, you are on the you are. We're gonna run this live, but as I'm doing this, we'll also talk about what Lorify is. So, Lorify is our note-taking tool that is awesome. It takes the notes for you, as long as you have the session recorded in some way, whether that's in person, like in our Sunday games, or just hit record on my phone and just let everything run. And then I put that audio into Lorify, which is a web-based app, so there's nothing to necessarily download. It's incredibly useful in that way. And then that session summary just kind of pops out very quickly, honestly. Usually pretty surprisingly accurate is the phrase that I would use. If you're needing to use some specific names of figures that have like a weird name like Prisha was always spelled wrong, so I had to fix it. It'll do that, and then it'll forever fix that for you. So it's awesome. So check it out. Go to lorify.ai to find out more information. I should have done it for this group. Dang it, I'm such a dumb. I did it for UA. Can I run it? Yeah, we'll see how that goes. We'll do the recap, and then we'll see how if there's anything interesting on that end. Lorify.ai, check it out. And huge thank you to Jordan and the team over at Lorify. That's it. If you're wanting to support the channel, the best way to do so is to like and subscribe where you're watching this, whether that is YouTube or Twitch. Thank you in advance for that. This is a live stream too, so feel free to jump in and say hi, or say, hey, that was funny, or like, hey, that guy's hat's super silly. What's, that, whatever you want to say. It's fine. I'm good with whatever. Keep it classy, but always love hearing people be a part of the session thing. Don't give me that. Is that for the cat or for me, Kay? You can't look at me in a judgmental face while you're holding a cat upside down. That's not how that works. You can't be like holding a cat and just being like, hey, you're sounding weird. You can't do that. Oh, what are you doing to the kitty? Okay, sorry. Moving on. Kay's distracting me. That's it. Yeah, that's all I got. Great, cool. So, who's on recap tonight?
It's me. Yeah.
Beautiful. So before we jump into tonight's session, we need to get a recap of where we left off with this ding dang party. Brandon, please take it away.
Ooh, I'm gonna try my best here. You guys ready? So the new moon was rushing over to Shirome Tower that had been recently knocked over by the Monday Crew, the Reckless, seeing if they needed help or to see what they could do. Grian did not listen / or know what Prisha was talking about. So he did in fact touch this cursed cage, became possessed by a changeling experiment spirit, and then I got to be an asshole for like 2.5 hours. It was great. It was amazing. I love it, and I missed it. And that was until Adim took the spirit over and then became an asshole and ran away, actually. And then I almost died. And then Prisha brought me back. And then Adim got called away by his sister to their home realm while being possessed by said changeling. And we all got really upset and depressed, and we were like, damn. And then Grian went, what if we just, like, not do this? Like, what if we just erase time, go back using Ianthe's special mirror, and repeat the day again up until this point? And then everyone was like, not a bad idea. So then Ianthe used the mirror and met this elephant watcher person who is lost in his own timeline. And now we're here. Like none of that ever happened. The end.
Beautiful. All right. Thank you, Brandon. Please take that point of inspiration so well deserved. Angel.
How'd that get there?
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
I'd like to see you try.
How'd
No,
that get in there?
no.
Don't say that. He'll do
Wow.
it. That's
And the
what I
comment
said, and then
afterwards
Trisha
is
went missing
wonderful.
for 7 years.
Nice.
Fucking got him.
I'm doing my
Yeah,
job.
Hannah.
I'm role playing.
See, here's what gets me about that, Hannah, is ADD afflicted Adim. That's what's getting
ADD
me about that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like it.
That's what's getting me.
Amazing.
Call him out. Call him out.
Man, if we're calling out mental illnesses up here.
That did also happen. This happened.
Wow, just
Yeah.
I call out my own mental illnesses, okay? I ain't hiding.
Yeah, also, Brandon, where was that in your recap? Where
was that in your recap?
Where was
It-
Jazz
was that
and
in
Nick
your
having,
recap?
like a moment? Where was
Does it-
Brian?
Does it matter? It didn't
Bad.
happen. It didn't happen.
It did happen. It was a whole bunch
It-
of established
it-
character lore that is still in canon. We just don't remember it. But Ianthe remembers it, so why was it not Joe?
It wasn't me. It was Angel.
Excuse.
Wow.
So, like, you know what? It's established character lore that, and the only person that remembers it is Ianthe, sure, but it is canon lore, so therefore it should be in the recap.
I love the
Brandon.
fingers coming out. I love it.
I'm about to start clapping while I talk, be audio nightmare. Just be like, except for you, Brandon!
Were you a hot Cheetos kid in high school?
I was not cool enough to be a hot Cheetos kid in high school, but in college, when I had walking pneumonia, I became the epitome.
Hey Joe,
Yeah.
I've never abused the privilege that you've given me for Eevee Mux to do anything crazy. But if I just like logged in under the other account and just muted Kay from time to time, would that be cool?
Always, man.
You know
Thanks,
what,
appreciate you.
bitch? Fine. It's been lovely. Bye, guys.
So here's what bye Kay. Here's what New Moon needs to what the DM of New Moon needs to work on. Role play heavy downtime is engaging but can stretch. When the party splits, some players wait. When combat starts, everyone is engaged. What? Yeah, that's fair. But I do like this. It mentions specifically high spotlight characters, and then at the very top of the low spotlight characters, you know who comes up? Anesh.
Hmm.
He's an NPC.
Interesting, Lorify. You don't know that that's an NPC. Which is fair. Yeah. That's cool. It's neat. It is a good way to be like, hey, I felt like that was a little weird. Like maybe there's something in that session I could have done a little better. It's a good thing to kind of look at and be like, and to be able to look at and say like, okay, cool. The AI is thinking that I could have done this a little better. I fully hard disagree, and this is why. And then like kind of like sets up a kind of a. I think that's useful even to be able to kind of recognize. No, I think that was on purpose. So that is interesting. That's neat. I like that. And then some things to look at and be like, oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, I could have probably hit that a little bit harder. I could have probably killed Prisha. Yeah.
You didn't say Cass, so I'm not going to interrupt.
I could have.
There's
Maybe I
always-
should.
I say, you know what? There's always this time.
There's always this time. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to click away from the screen because it's going to distract me. Are you guys ready to play some D&D? Where's Kay? God. Kay, are you ready to play some D&D now?
Oh, I'm the problem. I'm the problem.
At least we're
We were all
self-aware.
here. Damn.
You know
Damn.
what, Joe? You know what, Joe? Yes, I am elated by the idea of playing D&D. Thank you so much for having me in this campaign. I feel warm and welcomed every time I'm here.
I'm so glad.
Fuck
You're
you,
welcome. Let's play D&D.
You know what, Joe? Fuck you too.
Hey guys, it's a full moon tomorrow.
Are you sure it's not today? Because I feel like the energy's like kind of
Well, I mean, it's building up, so you know.
All right. I need
Oh, no.
I need everybody here to roll me
No.
a d20.
Is an 18 good?
18 is great.
2.
Great.
Well, I did better than a 2. I did a 5.
Great.
9.
Awesome. For everybody here, go ahead and add that to your current hit points that you would have before things got repeated.
Even if that means it's over max?
No, not if it's over max. Yeah,
Because I'm like, I was at max.
I should get max.
Nadim said temporary hit points.
I'm like, awesome.
Wait,
No.
wait. So, put what we had as hit points, but then add that to the hit points.
So where we left off last session,
Oh, never mind.
mechanically
you have 6
speaking,
HP.
yes.
Now I have 24.
This is up
Beautiful.
and back.
Now I need everybody to roll me a D4.
No, there's only 4 of us. A 4.
4.
Very nice.
Oh, 1.
Oh, damn it.
Okay.
Damn.
We were
I'm
so close.
I'm going to be very nice here and say that for all of you that rolled here, you can add those numbers to whatever resources you have depleted. That could be spell slots. That could be your certain abilities that spend a resource on there. You get to add that amount back.
So, like, superiority die, I can add 1 back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
If I used spells prior to this, I can add those back.
Correct.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. What did I
Can
do?
I offer Adim one of my... Prisha didn't really use a lot of resources. Can I offer Adim some of my 4 if he needs them?
No.
Okay.
I
Sorry,
appreciate that, but Adim is fine right now. But thank
Okay.
you. I appreciate that.
I just feel like I'm wasting them.
Yeah.
So the reality of this is, so to kind of like reset for everybody here, basically, there was a full reset. You guys went through the whole day. We're going to roll a couple things before we kind of get fully into this, but there were some small changes that would have affected how your character showed up mechanically speaking. Maybe you spent the assumption is that you spent less resources, but you've taken maybe more damage than you would have been at this point in time before what we know to have happened with the cages. So that's how that kind of sets up. So for Prisha, you're good. You haven't had to spend a lot of resources on there. So that's how we're kind of resetting the thing on that. Now I need everybody to roll me an insight check, please.
Prisha got a nat 20 for a total of 24.
6.
Okay.
A humble 14.
Oh, go away. I can't see my thumb. Yeah.
Okay. Ianthe is going to have... I don't know how the dice came up. Why is it not coming up? There we go. Yep, there we go. Ianthe is going to have advantage on their deception check on this. They have a +5 to the deception. And I will say that this... the crits here do not apply as an auto success. So if Ianthe does roll a nat 20 on here, Prisha still doesn't recognize it. So here we go. Ooh. Okay. So that is a 14 total. So anyone who rolled higher than a 14, just raise your hand real quick.
Oh, higher than a 14?
Yep. Okay, cool. Awesome. So throughout the day, I'll say for Green, what'd you roll?
It's at 23, 18 plus 5. Whatever that is.
Nice.
23, yeah, nice, cool. So yeah, you and Prisha are kind of neck and neck in this. You both notice that Ianthe seemed to be pretty weird today. I'll say for the 14 from Ianthe's side, you just noticed that there were like certain things where Ianthe would like shout out like at weird moments, like trying to kind of redirect the party in certain ways. Would seem to know things. Would seem to like be very aware of surroundings to the point of almost seeming like knowing that things were going to happen before they were. You guys noticed that. It seems strange. I'll say that you guys had not really approached Ianthe about it, really. But now you guys are back to where you started before Grian touched the cage. You guys are all kind of collected there. You see that a small sort of change that we notice here is that none of the Reckless are here. They were here. They're not here in this scene right now. So not really that weird, but I'd say if you guys like kind of turn to sort of look around, you just don't seem to be able to kind of find them. Grian, I'll say to kind of jump right into the scene right now as it is. I assume you're going to a point of like reaching towards the cage. Yes.
Yeah, because Riaris isn't here, I'll turn to Adim and I say, "Hey, Adim, can you help me lift this cage real quick?" I feel like if people really saw it, they would be able to see the kind of devastation that they have.
Before that happens, I remember in the game before time when Adim saw Green approaching it, Adim said, "Hey, Prisha said don't touch that," and so
Right.
Adim probably says, "Hey, Prisha said don't touch that." Just because I'm not in the know,
Cool.
I rolled a 6. So I'm being a
and then
Adim.
so I think to be fair on this, like Green, that also happened last time. So there was something of like a point of like frustration or something where Green was just like, okay, I'm just gonna lift it out. It's fine.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So Green, you do that in that moment. You immediately feel a cold, slightly cold blue hand grasp your wrist hard and spin you around. No, and slaps you on the forehead. No.
Why?
Don't.
What?
Just shut up. Shut up. Just promise me. Promise me.
Oh, okay. Okay, I promise.
You did good. You did good. Everybody did good. Good job. Everybody's good. Nice work. I think we're good. I think we're good to go. We should just go. We should just go. Green, do you see anyone? Never mind. Let's go.
Now Adim's going, what the hell?
Yes.
DM above board, this is the part where Prisha's finding all the bones, correct? This is the too many bones moment? Okay, so the reason Prisha didn't say anything about the cages is because she is so locked in on the bones. Just
cool.
Hey,
yeah.
You said we
try again on that. Evie Mux did a thing.
Oh, hey Prisha, I think that Auntie said that we should go now. Our work is done here, and I give Ianthe like a quizzical look.
Yep, we're good. We're good. Prisha, you did an amazing job. You are amazing. I love you so much. Let's go.
really? There's
Yes,
so many
get your
bones,
ass
though.
up. Go. Let's go. Come on, quick.
Okay.
We need to get away from here very quickly.
Handfuls of
Adim quietly
bones
to
will
Anesh just
fall.
goes, "Yep, and I'm supposed to be your brother."
Yeah, and that just kind of turns back to you. What is going on with her? It's
I
crazy.
don't know.
Grabs your hand and kind of runs with you.
Probably, yes. Probably something sorceress.
Before I like as I start to go, can I look around to see if I see anybody? Like,
Absolutely, you can. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Watch this be like a fucking 2. It's gonna be crazy. It's a math. Oh god. Perception is 18. 13 plus 5. Right? Calculator.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm gonna roll a luck check first, and then I will roll a stealth check. Luck check says that someone is in the crowd. And stealth check says that they are not being very stealthy right now. Yeah, you see Xavier in the crowd.
Does he look like he's helping people or like fighting people or?
That's a good question. No, I think he actually is. You see him arguing with Octavio, who is in the process of grabbing one of the small treasure chests and putting it under his arm.
Does he look hurt at all?
That's a good question. Yes.
I will just, as I'm starting to turn, I'll reach out a hand and just use one of my healing lights on him. Just give him back some HP. And
cool.
I feel like, granted at the time I wasn't super magical, and I've described my magic as feeling like very warm, like the sun, like that sunrise morning after a cold night. And I imagine that would feel like that and possibly familiar, but that's not for me to decide. But I'll go ahead and spend that. I think it's a D4, but I'll let you know what that number is.
You got it. Yeah, absolutely. So as you spend that, as you're like kind of running to there, Ianthe's kind of trying to kind of gather you all up. She uses the magical archway spell that she was making before of the minor illusion, but this time it works. She didn't use it before because it didn't work before. So as she's doing that, she's like kind of like gathering you all, like sort of, okay, all right, we're going. Grian, come on. Oh, no, actually, no, go for it. Yep, good, great, good. Yeah, and then you come.
And
then you come.
He goes, do you need me to go over and be the partner, the buddy system?
No!
Okay, what? That's the first? Team was like, damn, okay, Anesh, you're my buddy today.
I think like things are different now and things are playing out differently. So I think I just cast that healing light, and I don't want to fuck with Octavio. And I think I linger just a little bit to see if he notices, but I'm going to take off with the rest of the group.
Yeah. He absolutely notices, and that's actually why Octavio kind of takes this opportunity to kind of turn and then just kind of slip back through the crowd, starts to push people out of the way as he's holding this small chest in his arm, under his arm. Oh, what? Why?
Oh, I didn't think I was close. I could give you like 60 feet and do it. That's right.
Okay. Yeah, he's turning around looking for you then.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I think I had these in the super mood to go, so I think that we're just gonna go.
You got it. Green, I'll ask this. Are you trying to be stealthy and making it seem like it's like you didn't cast it, or are you just like kind of following Ianthe and being like, I know I need to go, so I'm not gonna be particularly trying to hide?
Yeah, no, that one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, not trying to hide.
Then I'll roll with advantage. Okay. You don't know. You're heading off in that direction and just kind of like focusing in on that. And you guys start to head south. You realize that at this moment you're also you're heading south down the main street, like down the big sort of street. You're going to be passing by the Chakur. You're also noticing that there are like guards that are starting to kind of come out from the Chakur that are heading out towards you. You see Ianthe go, oh, right. Okay, everybody, take a second, right? Stop. And you all start to look like Leonin. as she casts a higher leveled seeming. Kaz, you look exactly like what you looked like before,
Yay.
except for one little change. And I'm going to ask Angel, you tell me what's different. I'll let you decide. You take some time.
Take some time? Did she take the scar off?
We could say take the scar off. We say the scar could have been in a different spot. So I think the scar was memorable, but it could be in a different area too.
Maybe I look more beefy and there's no scar.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, more beefy and no scar. Okay. All right. You all look great. Great. Good. Oh, hello. And just starts to you see her just masterfully like moving her way through the oncoming crowd of Leonin guards that are starting to kind of run as they wave through theirs. Just a couple of Leonins just going through. Yep, thank you.
But I was already Leonin.
Ianthe grabs your
Also-
hand like a little child and just starts to drag you off.
I would also like to point out that seeming does not make Prisha not clip clop.
Oh, love it. Yeah, absolutely. You see one guard kind of turn and sort of like look back and then gets pulled by one of the other guards like, come on.
They actually see that Grian just has a pair of coconuts just like behind Prisha.
Just behind.
We're on our way
Beautiful.
to grandmother's house, guys.
So you guys tear off further down the street. You get past the Chakur here. I'd like everybody to roll me a quick perception check.
Nat 20.
Okay.
15.
I didn't like that.
16? I got a slow brain today. Yeah, 16.
Sorry, everyone tell me what you got again. Apologies.
15.
16.
Deem.
So I was distracting myself. I got a 2.
That was a wild to watch that in real time. And it was like on a 15 too, and it just like rolled over to 2.
The game 100% knows.
That was wild.
I love it. Okay. Why am I? There you are. Okay, cool. That's interesting. Okay. You all, I'll say with those rolls, you guys don't see much. You see it. There's a lot of guards. There's a lot of confusion. You see like, not necessarily like the elite leaders, but some of the like higher up sort of ranking, Leonins, just barking orders to some of the lesser ranked ones. Kaz, I would like you to roll me a stealth check.
Okay. $25.
25. Okay. Some advantage from being perceived. Roll again.
Uh, 23.
Okay. 24. You are all running. So this kind of happens in sort of a slow motion sort of moment as you all are watching, people sort of filing in from the Chakur. You see figures in houses and like windows sort of like kind of peering in, trying to figure out exactly what it is that's going on. Kaz, you see from a high perched not really window, just like an opening sort of area that's window shaped, but there's nothing necessarily in it. It's just open air. As if clutching the remains, putting a hand where the statue was that Ianthe had taken off, you see a figure that, even though you are still about maybe like 60 to 80, I'd say 80 feet from this figure, because of how high they are. They're all the way at the top of the Chakra, this massive sort of Colosseum-like thing. You lock eyes with this figure. Time feels like it slows down for both of you for this moment. What do you do?
I nudge whoever is right next to me and I point and go, do you know who that is? Do you recognize?
Who do you nudge?
I don't know who's running right next to me. Gran?
Everybody.
Everybody. Gran, it's you.
Gran, you don't really recognize this individual, but there's a moment of like recognizing this, like this figure you see is in a robe, like seems to be kind of like curled up a little bit to the side, but it's like is holding the platform from where has a hand on the platform from where this large lion statue was, and it's just staring directly at you. You know who this has to be.
Yeah.
Is that Bastarus?
I think that's Bastarus.
Well, then we've been clocked and we need to not head where we're heading right now.
You guys are still, like, you'd still be moving south. You're still about like a mile away from where you're going to be.
We need a detour.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Ianthe, we need a detour. We're being watched by Bastarus.
And his
What?
stupid ass pigtails.
On the roof.
You all kind of stop for a second, and you see Bastarus start to extend a hand out.
Yes, Bastarus.
Because you guys stopped, you notice that seemingly about 10 guards that are like coming out at you, like kind of like confused, looking at each other, all stop talking at the exact same time and look immediately in your direction. Okay, time to go. And I assume you guys just like take off down the alleyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You guys go back to right now, having to kind of take a long way sort of around. I'll say there's probably moments where you hear like Titian talking on the walkie-talkie, like, where are you guys? Like that sort of stuff. And but I will say, to speed things up, you guys eventually get to actually, sorry. At this point, Grian, you get a message sending from Riaris, asking where you guys are at, and saying in a very serious voice, we need to talk.
We are headed back to a brothel in South Hostimol. You can feel free to meet us there. We saw what happened with the tower, so yeah, we should probably talk.
You hear Riaris just say, "We'll head back up to the mausoleum. We'll meet you there. I'd like to talk to you first."
Okay. So we're meeting at the mausoleum then?
This is the DM saying Grian meets Riaris.
That's what I was like.
This is how I set up that
okay.
happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, I'll meet you guys back at the sorry, words. I'll meet you guys back at the brothel. I've got to go meet Riaris.
Is anybody gonna say it, or do I have to say it?
Adim looks at Ianthe again like, buddy system.
No, it's fine. It's fine. This will be fine. This is good. We're in a safer spot. Look. Oh, good. The brothel. Come on.
Okay, I don't want to hear anybody say anything about the buddy system to me again. Heard?
I'm still saying
Adim
things
just-
about the
that's not
buddy
gonna happen.
system, Kaz.
Cool. He's lighting up and he's walking in the brothel right now.
Ianthe!
Adim just
It's fine.
go,
It's
let's
fine. Get
work.
in. Get in. Starts
Just
shoving you into the.
just to poke Kaz when he walks in lighting up. Adim sidles up right behind him, like shoulder back to shoulder front, saying, buddy system.
Are you offering?
I'm here.
You just hear Anesh behind you.
Hey, buddies aren't limited to just two, Anesh.
I don't know what that means, but that might mean something very different where you all are. Can we just get inside?
Yeah, come over here.
I don't even have one buddy, and Dean gets to have two?
Two? Cool. So, Grian disappears for a little bit. You guys get back to where you find Titian at that second floor in that blue room. You see Titian just kind of like hanging back there and just going, What happened? Are we good? Are we fucked? Do we need to go?
That would be to everybody but me.
Yeah. Help, gang. Brandon's not here. And Jack just left.
He got up and walked with them. Get back.
Well,
Amazing.
the tower went down. The people and some of the guards saw the evidence. Ianthe
Good.
made us run back really fast, and Basarus was on top of a building, saw us even though we were in disguise, and then appeared to have mind-controlled some guards to try to chase us. We doubled back and lost them, but that is also not good.
So the short answer is yes, we're fucked.
But we're also doing good, so middle of the road.
That's pretty normal.
Was he wearing was he wearing armor?
Did you say he was wearing armor above table? No.
No.
All right. Okay. Cool. Well, let's assume that with all his magic, I can still
But
slash through him. And you see, Titian has clearly been just keeping himself busy by just practicing with the wind saber, and you can see that there's like tears of cloth all around the room.
like what you've done to the place.
Yeah. I cut it. I cut them.
You cut it real good, bud.
Yeah.
We also questioned Yegorin.
Oh shit. Yeah. Okay.
He is no longer with us, in the alive sense.
Hell yeah.
And the only real information that we got out of him was that if you approach Basarus tonight, you can ask for all of your accusers to be present, which they won't be able to, and then that legally gets you off the hook.
What do you mean by that? Grian, I'm gonna say if you would want to like cast a message of like, hey, we're coming. Like now would be the time that happens.
I don't have the ability to message. Oh, actually, I'll pull up the Rocky Talkie.
You have the
You're
Rocky
right, you're
Talkie.
right.
Yeah.
You're right.
The thing that you guys had for
For
It's
what?
behind my cup. I
For
don't
just
see
this
it.
sort of occasion.
you have a physical manifestation on your desk of it.
It was behind my cup.
No,
uh,
safety. Out of sight, out of mind.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah, that was bad. Hey guys, we are on our way. We're gonna head back to you guys. It's gonna be me and Riaris. We got some things to discuss.
Thanks, Brian.
Yeah, you hear we. It's an interesting thing here. I think at that moment, Tishin like starts to kind of like lean in a little bit of like, Kaz, what do you mean like all of them are gonna need to be here? And then you hear Ianthe go, why don't we just wait?
Ianthe, what's you okay today?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Nope. Everybody did exactly what they were supposed to do. Or did good.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Ooh. Brandon, I need you back. This is very weird without you. Brandon, come back.
He just had to BRB really fast. He'll be right back.
All right, cool. Brandon comes, Grian and another figure that you guys recognize, who sort of helped start this whole shindig. As no, that's the wrong one.
OSHA says I'm allowed to pee.
What a time to choose, but fair.
Also, I think Joe, I think your connection like weirded, but Green did say who he was bringing.
Cool. That's fair.
Okay.
I get to be Ianthe. I'm so excited. All right, everybody.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened there. We'll do it live. It's fine. Cool. You see a figure that comes in right behind. As you see Riaris step in.
Oh, hey.
Wow, I can't say I actually knew what a brothel was. This is an interesting
Really?
place to be. Brian, this is your spot, huh? Okay. Explains a little bit.
Don't judge
Hello.
all of them by this one. This.
Yeah,
No.
I've been in here for a minute.
I mean, I think it's fair to judge me by that. But it's okay.
Yeah,
No, I mean,
why
there's
are we
a
missing
nicer
it all?
one.
I mean, it's just what?
Riaris, I know you've met Adim. I don't remember if you've met Prisha and Kaz and Tishu.
I have, yeah. It's good to see
Okay.
you guys again.
Oh, right,
guys.
the tunnel.
Glad
Yeah.
you guys are safe.
Best year. Pretty strong.
Nice work with the tower.
Yeah, thanks. Things happened as they do. Glad you guys are okay.
Did it fall like completely north or like a little north?
East.
Eastish.
Something like that. Maybe
Like-
northwest-ish.
Okay, great, good. Yeah, all right,
Yeah,
cool. You missed
we
my
saw
house.
it falling and we tried to do
You missed what?
stuff to push it.
I just want to make sure that didn't hit my house.
Oh,
Sure, it's fine. Mhm.
Yeah, it better be. Good job.
next steps of the plan. We've got to come up with that. Why don't we go into the?
You
that
see
back
Ianthe
room.
cut you off. Sorry, just real quick. You see Ianthe cut you off. Wait. Nope, that's right. Okay, cool. Yep, that's everybody. Great. Good.
I guess after having that discussion with Riaris, look at Anthe. Are we all caught up now?
Okay, I know I'm sick, but I'm really confused. Caught up with what?
Yeah, I didn't understand what, to face my accusers. I thought my accusers were the Jakku Bar. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah, but
Oh yeah,
all of,
Chow's got to.
no, all of them except for one are dead. So if you ask for all of your accusers to show up, they can't. They don't. You're off the hook.
Right. Oh shit.
However,
So that Bastarus is doing sneaky stuff.
yeah. That's a good way to show the public that Bastarus is being shady. That is not going to get you out of being his chew toy.
We are also sure that if we show up tonight, they're probably gonna kill you.
No, they're going to try.
They can fucking try.
I said probably.
And we still don't know where the gnolls are.
Yeah.
Some of this might be news to you. Feel free to honestly, feel free to speak up and be like, what? Because I think there's going to be some.
I'm saying that
some
endlessly in
recap
my
on
head.
this.
I'm trying to listen to see if maybe some of these things come to light. We'll see.
Cool. I'll put it this way: there might be some things that Joe, don't recognize that Dan wasn't aware of.
Sure.
So feel free to at least maybe even message me of like, what does that mean?
Okay. All right. So the problems we have now is we have. Somebody remind me how much time we have until we have to be there tonight for the occur.
A couple hours, no? 2 or 3 hours?
Yeah, 3 hours.
Okay. So we have 3 hours to be there. And we still don't know where the gnolls are. Unsure if the Fernands are going to help us or not. But the tower's down. And we at least have the accusation thing. So that's 2 things in our favor, right?
Yeah, I mean, Bastarus has lost a good portion of the public opinion. So that is in our favor. And if Titian can ask him to face his accusers, that might completely put them on our side. I just worry that it's not going to come down to protocol in light of everything that just happened.
Yeah, there's a lot of
That's-
things that I think the public really doesn't know, and if all of that came to light, that would force Bastards to do what it seems like he's been very good at, which is more ruled by fear rather than deception.
Well, it's going to be a fight.
That's fine. That's why New Moon's here, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And you can come.
Just so I'm aware, sorry. Knowles, what is this? What are you like? Who are you? How many people are we fighting here? What's the? I'm sorry, we don't really know all those details.
There's a group of gnolls that the Leonin officially don't work with, but in truth they do behind the scenes. At least one of them can teleport, it seems. It's really fun.
That's fun. Yeah.
I mean, what would you call them? Like dog people?
Mercenary.
Hyena?
I think they're hyenas, no?
You've never seen a gnoll before?
Me? I fought it with you.
No, talking to Riars.
No,
Okay.
absolutely not. Sorry. No, I'm not.
I've also never seen a gnoll before, but you guys keep talking
Mine-
about them.
Oh, my dumbass. Minor illusion and null.
Yeah, you never seen that before?
And I say that out
That's
loud, like my
ugly.
dumbass.
I have now.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, they
Where
are.
are
I
you?
agree.
Wow.
I agree.
Where are you from?
No, it's not from around here. So, okay. How many Leonin soul? I mean, I've seen. We have people that can help. We can help. We have some allies we've brought with us. Who can help. What
I mean, if we
what
have had
are
to-
we looking at.
If we have to guess, I think a couple of us, saw a horde of them take out most of the buildings on there. So probably around like maybe 200 or so gnolls, at least.
Sheep.
So
Holy shit.
yeah, I mean the buildings fell. I mean that's gonna. I mean House of Maul doesn't make shit, as far as buildings go.
Huh?
They had to.
I mean, the tower fell over. a little
I'm saying
easier
we
than I
make
thought.
buildings
Just
really
what-
good.
What? Right? Yeah.
Okay, so we need to find a way to stop them from intervening at the Chakur. So we can
Right.
take on everyone at the Chakur.
I mean, I would say if most of the Leonin, most of the Roar are back, on even like a bad day, be 500 strong.
Okay, but here's the other thing. Because remember, I told you we saw Bassers on a roof on our way back here. Does anybody have any idea what he's capable of? Because he full on mind controlled 10 guards to come after us. That was a personality switch.
I only met him briefly. I liked him at the time. He seemed like a blind cleric to me, but I don't know what he really is.
Two of the figures that did meet Bastarus, unfortunately, are not here player-wise. So I think, Adim, you like full on like the Viserys that or that you met, really didn't give off that vibe at all.
No,
Which
he
which
gave off.
really could.
Go ahead. Go on.
No, go ahead.
I'll say he seemed like a kind, elderly patron who was trying to lead his city with care, like that. Literally, like a deem. I'll role play. Like I really, if it was an act, I fell for it. He seemed forthright and kind, and can you help me with this? I don't know.
Ianthe and Titian both agree with that. Like, yeah, no, it's. Titian even says like I always thought that he was kind of the one that maybe didn't know some of this stuff, and it was some of the stuff that had gone on without the Jacobar specific rulings. Like it was something more of like go check out these places.
Yeah, I thought he was like a cog in the wheel, and he was just the one communicating with us.
Well, I guess it's safe to say he's definitely not just a cog. So, I mean, we we have us. We've got whatever, like the compass might have for now. And maybe civilians if they turn on the guards.
I mean,
This place that Chukan, is that what it is? How are you meeting him? Is this like in an open area, or what's the place?
it's like an arena sort of thing. Like
Like a coliseum.
if you ever been in like a coliseum sort of like pit fight thing,
Pit fight, yeah. I've been in a couple of those.
but like a giant pit, like much bigger.
Is he gonna be in there with you?
Probably.
Assumption is, yeah. I think that's going to be the sort of the best seat in the house. Yeah. But
The Jakkur, the pit fights. What kind of fights go on in there?
Well, yeah. So pit fight's not really an accurate thing. It's actually. You guys aware of the phrase like trial by combat?
Yeah.
So it's mostly just that. It's where the most like judicial sort of things are being handled and held, and that's why there would be, there would be people that would be like lined up in front of it that are like consider themselves to be champions. None of them were as big as and as tall as I was, but they're all.
Yeah.
So like you could hire a champion to face for you for saying I demand the right of Jakkur. That's the right of Jakkur is essentially trial by combat.
I gotcha. Let me ask you this: were there ever fights against creatures, large animals, monsters, beasts in there?
Not that I recall, unless it was like a specific sort of sporting fight, but maybe not since I've been around.
Would they have a sporting fight in the Jakkur ever?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Sometimes they would have multiple fights kind of happen at once because it was a big day where like a lot of people were in trouble for a lot of shit that they did or didn't do.
I only ask because the pits in Azumari sometimes do monsters, and I thought if there were cages for them, maybe that's where the gnolls are, but...
Yeah, I tried to stay away from the Jakkur more often than not. I felt like if I got too close, somebody would like kind of try to pick me up to beat their champion, and I just do that.
I would definitely pick you to be my champion.
Thanks, Kat.
Okay, so I guess that's the plan then. Is show up at the Jakkur. Find a way to stop these gnolls.
Are there like multiple ways to get into the Jakkur? Like maybe we could go in through.
I think Isriar says that. Kaz, you recall that there was something that was told from you that there is an area under the Jakkur.
There is an area under it, but I don't know if I know how to find it.
Wait, don't we? Didn't we go there?
Are you talking about the sewers that may or may not be flooded?
You guys were mighty close. If you remember where you came out, you left from the roof or you left from a hole in the ceiling of the place, and then you had to like walk a certain distance and ended up being right over the top of the Jakkur.
Oh yeah.
God, it was Prisha's like first session back after UA.
Mm-hmm.
God, that was so long ago. I can't remember. Oh no.
Now the funny thing is that you guys flooded it, and that was how many days ago?
Like 3?
Yeah, like 2 or 3.
Yeah. So, weirdly, may have caused some problems on that end, but that's possibly enough time to be able to handle that situation. At least a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's 2 possible entrances. There's like a false wall next to the Jakkur, which I think rocks fell down, which kind of blocked our way out that way. So probably not that way. And then there's a hole in the mountainside that kind of leads down into the sewers. There's a machine there that we were all super unfamiliar with, but it looks like the things to make it work could have been nearby, but none of us are really hard-hitting engineer type people, so we couldn't make it work.
To be clear on that end, you saw that there were things missing. There were like
Yeah.
tools missing to make that work.
So that might be the other way in, as long as it's drained.
So to catch Riaris up on that, basically there was an area that was behind, like going into the sort of mountainside where there's like pipes and like all this like sort of sewer sort of stuff, but it was big sort of structural things that because of a flooding that happened, all of the party had to kind of climb up to a higher sort of room, and before that happened, you noticed that you all did notice that there was another way. There was another passageway that went, assuming from now that you guys were kind of up there, that would have gone in the direction of where the Jakar was. But it was flooding, and probably was flooded for some time.
Wow.
Well, we obviously can't go back into the sewer area that was flooding because Ianthe obviously won't want to get her dress dirty.
How dare you?
Well, it's what you
I
said
will
last
do
time.
whatever. We weren't. This is. I mean, if I'm not having to be a part of that group, I'm not. I'd be fine with taking another one. But
I definitely don't think all of us should just walk in standing right next to Titian. It's just snakes in a basket at that point.
yeah, snakes in a basket.
I mean, I was thinking that if the gnolls are gonna pop out of anywhere, it was probably gonna be under the arena, if needed. Is that not what we were thinking?
Adim, you've been paying pretty close attention to this sort of stuff here. Go ahead and roll me a religion check. DC 10.
I accidentally hit 2, and I don't know which one I hit first, so I'm going to roll it a third time, and that'll be the roll. I apologize.
Okay,
16.
cool. With a 16, Adim, you recognize that there's a part of this plan from their side that doesn't really make any sense. Why, if the gnolls showed up from an eruption inside where where Bastards was, how would they be able to sort of swing that of like even being like, oh, Titian kind of like let them out of that, like sort of, that's assuming a lot of Titian on there. Wouldn't it be just as likely for all of the city to assume that maybe Titian was right, especially at this point in time, and Bastards was controlling the gnolls? So why would they even have them there?
Yeah, I was honestly trying to figure that out myself. I can't wrap my brain around it.
Yeah. I mean, just relating that as like a, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so like in character, Dean will be like, I don't get the gnolls at all. Like, why?
What has been their purpose so far? You said they're not aligned, but they are aligned.
Well, they're very much
How have
aligned
they been
behind
used?
the scenes, but like they do the dirty work that I would guess the dirty work that the Roar aren't supposed to be doing. So that way, the Roar lies blameless.
Mm-hmm.
But if they appear in the middle of this thing we're supposed to do tonight, with everything going on, that's just risky for them unless there's something else. I don't know.
Well,
What I know of. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I say, remember the newspaper article said that they claimed that the gnolls were on our side and that like we did this.
Right.
So if they were to pop up and start, attacking people, they would try essentially to pin it on us, is what I would think.
Well,
Which
The Roar seem very proud, right? So they wouldn't
Correct.
want to do their own work to kill the Bastille. I would imagine they would want to present
That's
themselves
true.
as they are the ones doing it.
Yeah, there is that. I think I also worried that when you push powerful people to their last option, they'll do whatever it takes.
Is it possible
Yes.
this is just me grasping at straws at this point? Is it possible that not all of the population of Hostamal has been invited to see this, and only those who might side with Titian
I mean,
have
they
been
were.
invited, and people who are loyal to the Roar have been asked to stay away, so that way when the Knolls pop up and attack the population of Hostamal, they're just decimating the supporters of the Castir, and the people who are loyal to the Roar will remain safe in their homes.
I feel like that's one of those ideas we don't give the DM. Thanks, Jack.
We are.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but
No, it's
he's
great.
a tactician. He's not very smart, but he thinks tactics.
No, just fuck with it.
Yeah, I'm a master freaking tactician, dude. You think I didn't think of that? I'm like 20 moves ahead. I'm in your cereal the next day that you're eating. All right, dude? No.
Get on the Cocoa Puffs.
I'm in your Cocoa Puffs, dude. I'm in your Cocoa Puffs
I
ready to pounce on you the next day that you're eating breakfast, dude. Brandon, I'm in your Cocoa Puffs, dude. No, I was gonna say, Riaris, give me a history check with advantage.
This is wild.
I don't even need to roll the second. Oh my god, I did it. That's 2 20s, Joe. I just did it again. I'm not
Like,
even,
oh my god, take that picture.
I was like, I'm not even gonna roll a
This
second
is
time. I got one, and I
badass.
just rolled another one.
Hell
Is that
yeah.
back to back?
Back to back. Yep. Just
I wish I had like a
yesterday.
confetti sort of pop thing that would come. That is 4 nat 20s that Dan rolled.
I'm
in a
burning
row.
every good juju I have, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna need it. Here we go.
Cool. All right, sweet. So you still have that inspiration. So here's what I'm going to give you for this. Riaris, you are you have had an understanding of tactics. So you're gonna glean a couple things for this that I'm going to tell you as a DM are probably true. One, recognizing what Kaz said and the idea of like this figure. From what we've gleaned, this figure has killed all the other members of the Jakuvar to retain power and keep it for a surprisingly long time, and was able to be deceptive enough to trick everybody, including some of the people in this room, on what his intentions were. This dude will keep the power no matter what. So you think that there is a good chance that these gnolls are at least a backup plan. Possibly may have been something that might have been able to swing when before the shirome tower collapsed, but now loyalty is in question by some of them. If they were to pop up surprisingly close to where Basaris would be, it's a gamble on whether or not the public opinion would be that, oh, that was Titian that did that. It would be harder to prove at this point. So now there's a chance that maybe the gnolls won't be used unless it's clear that Basaris or Basaris, depending on your enunciation, is going to lose.
Right. Yep. Anything not to lose.
I'm also going to give you something else here because you were in that tower. I have to ask Jack something real quick. For Carr,
Yes.
do you think
Right.
the
Yes!
do you think Carr's ossuary was at least in general explained to Riaris?
I think at some points, Carr would have mentioned its power and its danger to anyone but another Ashwin. So, I mean, he wouldn't have gone into detail about it because it's a cultural thing, but he
Sure.
would have said, hey, it's not only a cultural thing that you shouldn't mess with this because it's culturally inappropriate, it's also deadly. So don't do that. Not as a threat, just like a hey, we're friends. Don't mess with this.
Riars, you are aware that in the Shirome Tower there was another Ashwing.
Right.
You are not aware of the specifics of this. These are things that only Carr would actually be aware of. But there is a possibility that somehow, because obviously there's enough stuff that was going on in Shirome Tower that the culture being culturally inappropriate is at least what Viserys is guilty of. Not a low, like, yeah, not a specific bar that Viserys has not crossed. You think there's a possibility that the power that Viserys has is connected to at least something like that.
I think how that comes out of me is kind of a little mutter under my breath of like, of course, I could use Carr, of course, but told him to stay back, and you know, just kind of muttering to myself.
He's got it.
He also said
Tish-
you could call him.
Titian backs everybody up. No, he's got it. Riars has got the whole thing. He's gonna paint the whole thing up for us. All right, everybody. All right, Riars, go for it.
Just what?
Ianthe, shut up. Go ahead.
Go ahead with what? The plan? Well,
Yeah.
You guys were in the tower, right, Grian? You said you went into the tower. Did you see what happened to the tower?
Like that it fell, or what was done in the tower.
Okay. You all have met Carr. He's a very good friend, companion of mine, Ashwing. I won't even begin to say what he does because there's not enough time. But he has this connection, this powerful thing he wears. I think ossuary, I think is what he calls it. There was another one of them in the tower. I don't know. There was a lot of fucked up things going on in there, but I just wonder if that has something to do. You guys were talking about Viserys and his powers. They may be linked. I would need to talk to Carr to know more about what he saw. We haven't had time to talk, but all of this comes down to me is just there's a head to this dragon, and everything revolves around one. And while he has consolidated all of his power, he has done everything. He is now the only power. He is gone, then it all crumbles. He may be very powerful, but there's nobody else, which means he'll probably do anything he can to not lose his power. So, I mean, I don't know anything about Knowles, but anything's on the table, right? Can we just kill him? If we do that, I think everything falls apart.
Can we kill him with the power that he has, that we have no idea what the limits are?
Well,
I'm not able to answer that. Maybe.
I don't. I mean, Prisha, you may understand more since Carr's not here, but Carr talks to ghosts, right?
I mean, that's kind of like a crude term, but sure.
Okay, sorry. Speaks with spirits? I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Dean puts his sunglasses on. I don't fucking know, dude.
Yeah. Is it possible that if he's using something that he shouldn't be, that maybe he's possessed?
Possessed or possessing something he shouldn't be?
Well, yeah, but I mean, does he know how to work the damn thing? What if he's not him?
Absolutely. When we were in the tower, there were spirits and bodies in there that were trying to possess us. So
well, maybe something possessed him. I'm not saying he doesn't need to be put down. I'm just saying maybe it's not him.
Sure. That's absolutely possible. Yeah.
So I guess with
that tower has been around for a long time. If that floor has been around for even, I don't know, I guess maybe even a decade. Who knows what other creatures were in there that he had captured at some point, or possessed, whatever possessed him. But like, I feel like this ossuary might be one of. He's kind of like how I have this like sword that I got from Guar.
Yeah.
Like Guar gave it to me because he had other shit to use. Does that make sense? So like maybe
like
he
his
has a
hand-me-downs?
bunch. All right, that's no. He just wasn't using it anymore, and he could see that I needed it more, and it was a bond of friendship to be able to give it to me, so that we were, together. It was, it was like it was like a bond thing, between two warriors. I don't know if you'd understand that from wherever you're from.
Wait, so you're thinking that Viserys is using this ossuary?
I think what he's saying is
he could be. I mean,
other things. It's been there for so long. Maybe
could be one of many.
There were
Not just
so many
ossuaries, but yeah.
Yeah. And we went to the second floor, and that went up untold height. Who knows what else?
I mean, before the tower came down, we were talking about the fact that maybe Basarus was manipulating his powers to kick Tabaxi out of the afterlife. That was something that got brought up a while ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that's
wait a minute. We're talking about the afterlife, and Card talks to. Sorry, Card does what he does. Then maybe he's using that to do that. The necklace.
There is something going on with the afterlife 150%. Yeah. Card talks about all the time.
Or something.
Yeah.
The beautician said it was okay now, right?
I'll say Ianthe speaks up here and just goes, "Oh, Adim,
Yes.
the box,
The box.
the thing that brought us all together, the box that you
great.
had,
Yeah.
that started us on this whole journey. That kind of and Titian cuts in and goes, bonded us for life. Yes, okay, yep, sure. But that was to find. Looks at Riaris and just kind of like knows.
The rods. He's aware.
Okay.
The Rocky Talkies?
No. Yeah, so you think maybe he was trying to get that along with other stuff? Is that what you're suggesting? Well, yeah. I mean, if he's a hoarder, then he
So are we
wants.
thinking
Or he was building himself up to be able to use it.
So then are we thinking
Created
that there's
that
some place that he hoards all this magic that could be giving him power that we need to cut him off from?
Maybe. I don't know.
So, what is the it from the box?
So there's nothing in there really. My captain asked me to deliver something to Hasamal. It was a box. He said, "Don't open it." It was a big crate. It got busted open, and there was another smaller box inside of it. And I knew I shouldn't open it, so we got in the city, delivered to Bassaros. It turned out to be a map that we were supposed to find one of these rods that we now know about. And so that the thing in the box was just a map leading us to find a rod, which turned out to be a fake rod. So what was
Which
in the
turned
box,
out to be fine because then Grencelli Mortimer took the fake
right?
rod,
Grencelli
and
took it
she
after killing
sucks.
somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And the theme gets a little bit dark right now. And he comes back out of it. And he goes. And anyway, so yeah, the what was in the box wasn't powerful. It was supposed to lead to something powerful, which it didn't.
Okay, so pretending that I understood everything that came after what was in the crate.
Box had map bad.
Bad math.
We didn't find anything in the mountain.
Except for a fake rod.
Right.
Okay, so we somehow have to find a way to depower Viserys before facing Viserys.
Or while Titian is doing it, like, I mean, we could set out now. I have no idea where we would start.
Do
But
they
I-
know about all of you? They obviously know Titian. Do they know all of your faces?
Well, I mean,
It's
Who's-
safer to
who's
assume that
they? The roar you're talking about?
The people? Yeah. Yeah.
We all kind of stick out.
You guys actually spent enough time in the like things that you feel like there's like there's been a description that's been given out of pretty much everybody here.
Yeah.
I,
It's a giant
I
statue.
I can't really hide here. Yeah, Green has a statue a few blocks that way.
Oh, that was you. Oh, interesting. I thought it might have been you, but like the ass
you
kinda
look at it
wasn't
in the
right,
back-
so I wasn't
Right,
quite
right.
sure.
Like, yeah,
It
yeah.
kind of.
Just gotta look at it from the back.
He's double cheeked up
that's-
in Monday.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see
Sorry
how
about
Andy just go, Prisha, I'm so
It
proud of you.
Which we still have no idea what that's about.
I guess I ask like if would you go with Titian, and I think me and my group we could try the other way. We have people that can move water. We have someone who knows technology a little bit. I don't really know what this machine is, but he could maybe try to get it to work. And they don't really know us, so it would make sense for us to go with Titian. And we're pretty good at causing, I guess, distractions, you could say. So we could
That's
try
one
to
way
take
to
that
put
route.
it. Yeah, I mean, if you wanted, I could also make all of you guys breathe underwater for the next 24 hours if it makes it easy.
Oh,
But I would need all of you here, so.
can we
I
still
could be a
there?
fish.
Yeah, you can swim. As I look up gifts of the depth and water breathing.
do we have a reliable way of communicating between the two groups?
10 willing creatures, ability to breathe underwater until the spell ends. So, nothing extra. Just breathe.
There was a thing we found in the mountain.
What mountain? I'm curious because I'm actually from the mountain.
Dean just
No
looked at the
mount.
fish
It
like,
wasn't. It was a
Really?
hill. It was a hill.
What do we find?
What did you find,
You
Titian?
just see
Other-
Titian hold it up. The Rocky Top.
Oh, the Rocky Talkie.
Yeah.
Like give them one of our Rocky Talkies?
You see Titian give you a look that Grian, you clearly didn't finish the sentence.
I think it's a whole sentence, but and then give it
In
back.
understanding that they're gonna give it back, yes.
I think it's easy enough to say we'll give it back when we're done, and you guys are ready to send us home in the morning.
Yeah, that's fair.
I also have this. It's kind of new to me, and I hold up the ring Alyssa gave me. Maybe it'll look familiar. I'm not good at using it.
Oh
but
shit.
I got a couple more of these.
Mick motherfucking, excuse me?
Anthony can't be a part of this. Someone dive in there.
Is it
I'm-
easily recognizable
Wait,
ring?
who? Wait, what?
I'll say it's a very recognizable ring. Yeah.
Adim stands up and says,
I
Where
won't.
did
I,
you get that?
I don't. I'm sorry. I don't know what Alyssa gave to me. I don't know, but I think I'm holding up the ring and just saying this ring of sending, but it's clear.
"Who? Wait, what? She? What?
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 Who? Where did you get the ring?"
Isn't it Grian's
I know.
ring?
It's Ida's ring, but I know that Green is aware of the conversation that Riaris knows who Alyssa is.
Yeah, but Adim
Nobody else is.
and Adim's defensive of Alyssa.
So is Prisha.
Okay, so Alyssa gave you the ring, which isn't great because now she can't talk to us. But
Oh wait, you know about this?
I think she probably could talk to you.
if she wanted,
What?
yeah, that's probably fair. Oh, Adim, were you not in the room when we talked about
I
all
was
of
talking.
this?
I was talking to Kay.
We put cards on the table with the Reckless and
Oh,
other
yeah.
allies,
Yeah, you
Talking-
and Kay. She's in the pod.
and the
So that's cool.
The Mortimer
It's okay, he has
brother,
the ring.
who's sort of on our side.
So it's okay that he has the ring.
Yeah.
Is it?
I mean,
Okay,
who-
fine.
I
You
mean,
sit
I'm-
down, Nash.
I mean, I'm not gonna argue with the god about who gets what of their objects. So if she gave it to her, then or him, then that's fine.
All right.
You hear Tisha just go, "Ah!"
Riaris and Kaelinor very much met Alyssa, spent some time with her. They know everything about her.
Okay. Well,
Everything?
like her fiery personality when she's angry.
I mean, it's hard for her to
why
hide it
that
around
be-
us. I can't imagine it's hard to hide around somebody she doesn't know.
Her companion is quite something, but she's a sweet girl in those moments. There was only a night before we were asked kindly to leave.
Okay. Well,
Her sister's quite nice though.
she's okay, right? They're all okay.
They're
When you left them, were they
mostly
okay?
they're. I think I just kind of glanced at Prisha because I think I may have mentioned this or whatever. Just going to Prisha there. The eldest is not as well off as the sisters, but they were okay when we left.
All right.
I'm not looking to cause. If you need the ring back, I'm not looking to cause trouble. I asked
No,
if there's a way that we could talk with her to make sure she was okay. That's it.
No, that's okay. Actually, I got it from my aunt. She gave it to me, and then I gave it to Alyssa so she can contact us. Now you have it.
Yay.
So it's-
Ianthe goes over to you, Prisha, and just like kind of holds your hand, like kind of just like like rubbing your back.
So, I mean, I guess to follow up with that, the faster we get done here, the faster we go find the earth rod to see if this other thing can extract the rod out, to see if it's safe to use on Alyssa, or depending on what happens with the others, might just jump straight to that. As long as we have Eldrin around, it might be safe. Her.
Eldrin. What do you mean?
She's a cleric, so if anything happens to Alyssa, she might be able to help bring her back.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I mean, we're all under the assumption if we try to take this rod out of her, she may die, right? Like,
Are we
that's all
doing
of our
this
thought
today?
process? No, after this.
Oh, okay.
But obviously, with Den Mother's health, we sort of have a time limit on this to get it done.
Well, we got probably about 2.5 hours now.
I meant to separate Alyssa from the rod.
Oh, yeah.
You know, this all sounds very, very important. And I definitely have a lot of questions. But to Tishian's point, we have 2 hours until Basarus tries to rain hell on our heads.
Okay. Then I guess Riaris, is the Reckless okay? Is your group okay doing whatever they need to do in the mountain? Or taking the mountain passageway, and are we walking through the front door?
We're good for the passage. If that's where we're best for it, absolutely.
Just a heads up, you might be dealing with, 200 plus gnolls. Grian, show him the illusion again so he gets to know what the gnolls look like.
I'll do that. I'll show the gnolls.
Well, we'll deal with that. But maybe if they're underground and we have a whole lot of water to work with, we can figure something out.
And then if Prisha, I guess, can maybe figure out a way to disrupt only Bassaris's magic.
I can try, but it's not really a thing that I have a lot of control over. I can try, but I think that we should be prepared for everybody to have some magical trouble if I do.
Do you need to be close to him?
I fear that if I say the answer is yes, you're going to put me in touching range of him.
Well,
If I go by myself going to
No.
Bassaris, just hear me out. If I go by myself, then that's the assume that Bassaris is going to be coming to me just by himself, right?
No.
Because
No, I
that would be right. So that would be weird, right? So he'd probably have. I mean, he's an old man, right? So he would probably have some people with him. Why couldn't I have some people with me?
Right. Yeah. No, I wouldn't let you go by yourself. Wouldn't let you walk.
Well,
into
I was
the door
gonna-
alone.
Yeah, I was going to mention. I mean, guys, you've done it a lot already, so there is, the door's there. Just to let you know. I don't know what's going to happen after this.
I'm going to take a really bad choice here by saying something.
Okay. I guess I'll say it.
Well, Jack, you go first.
Okay.
We're sending Reckless to under the mountain because that's where we want them, and we're gonna go up to the Chikura with you. Shouldn't either Ianthe or me be down with the Reckless for helping with the water? And shouldn't their car be up helping with the goats guy?
It depends on whether or not they. I mean, it's been a few days. I haven't heard anything about any like sort of flooding stuff. There's a possibility they might have managed it.
yeah, but I do like the idea of the spirit talker being with us.
And above table, it would just be me flipping, not
Such a
messing with the party. That's why I like. So.
Well, what if, Adim, you stayed with Carr and you guys were your own team? What if?
I would love to tune in Monday and just be Jack. Just be Jack.
Not even Joe.
Just
It's just
Just a demon.
Nope. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, that's not a. And then you don't need to give us a rocky talkie, whatever you call that thing. You don't need to give us.
Well,
you can just talk.
Well, also keep in mind, I can't do that much with water. I'm better than most of you, but I can do a little bit.
But I can. This is Ianthe goes. But I could also. Yeah, I could also help. Well, actually, Daphne could.
Yeah, Daphne could.
But as well in that.
Does Daphne have the capability to move water?
She has some of the
It's a racial
capabilities
trait.
I have. I'm not sure if she has all of them, but I think Ianthe has the most because of her sorcery. I might have a
So
little
above.
bit more because of my feats. And then Daphne, I'm not sure what feats Daphne has. So if she took any that were based in water.
I don't think so.
So then she probably has a little bit less than Adim.
Could I?
If she's a basic genasi, she can breathe water, walk on water, fog cloud, and create water, and destroy water. I shape water with
which is very useful.
It is. So just,
I mean that. Yeah, I can also. I mean, because I'm gonna need a nap before we do anything. I can also try and look in on the Knolls.
You're gonna nap right now?
I need at least like 60 minutes. We've got 2.5 hours. Should be plenty of time.
You take a
Oh yeah, we got
I
plenty
go
of
down
time.
now.
Hey guys, we got so much time. Everybody relax. Hey, Prisha, why don't you take a seat? Use that chair. Go ahead. Go sit in that chair. Everybody relax.
I don't want to speak for anybody, but potentially, if I go with Reckless and Inesh comes with me, it might help if there were a lot of gnolls.
Oh yeah, Anesh. That's a very good point.
I hate trying to use his power like that, but that's why I'm like, I didn't say what it was. I'm just like, hey, I'm putting that in his ball, in his court.
Anesh has established like several times at this point. Like, if there's a way to be able to use his abilities for the good of the group, he's more than willing to do that.
Okay.
So,
I mean,
assume that he's nodding along.
Okay.
Like,
So then that might
really
help
good.
for crowd control, maybe, if it was used correctly, and even if he didn't have a way to use it correctly, it would be another water breather. If we had to go underwater.
I can also. I don't breathe. I can breathe water.
But you need to be with Tishian to stop them. To disrupt everything, right?
Yeah, to stop the... You know that there's at least some sort of ossuary powers. That's what you know for sure.
Wanted attention.
Right.
Okay. What I'm saying is I can scry on the knoll, and if they're down below there and there's no water, it's saying it works, then we know that there's no water.
If
And we'd be
there's
okay.
a way we could, know this in advance, that would be seemingly great.
Well, quite frankly, if there isn't water, I can make it be filled with water again. I mean, if water was
I will say this, like, yeah, you assume that the assumption is that if the water is not in the, like, just flooded in the area, then it's back in the pipes, which are around there.
And I could easily bust the pipes again. It wasn't hard the first time.
But that's not a bad idea to scry, just to kind of get an idea of if you could get an idea of where this the head knoll was. Which I think you guys, again, I think we've established this. You guys never got the name. I don't think of this guy.
Yeah, we just called him.
I thought we did get the name.
We just called him Blink, right?
We called him something, but I thought at one point we heard the name.
No leader.
Maybe from me, but I don't think in game.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
I think we just called him like Blinky because he likes to blink.
It's a good name. I mean, if we're switching people, we have some people in our group that wouldn't be as good in a tunnel. Very large people that would be much better in a fight. I don't know. It's worth walking through the door with them, but just throwing that out there.
Above board, we can look at that as a possibility, but I also don't want to have
I was
to
gonna
switch
say,
players that aren't.
I was saying it would also not be up to us.
Yeah.
I was
like
thinking of
leadership characters.
NPCs rather than party members.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Tan's response is, guys, I'm always in the game. I'm always. This is
always here.
I was not looking for other players. I was just thinking we have Kobamu and the other people that are not.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool.
Yes, yeah.
That's a good point. Kobamu would not be great, and
No.
or also would be. I don't know.
Depends what you want into Smash.
Okay, so then is that the plan? That Reckless is gonna try and find a way to stop the gnolls from entering, and the rest of us are gonna face certain.
Well, are you able to scry? Then we could really know what exactly we're looking at. But I think
My smartass is like, I don't know. Am I? Can I take a nap? But my actual me is
Tisha immediately responds, "No." Of course you can.
Yeah. Yeah, I can certainly try. I mean, we fought him before, so it shouldn't be hard to find the leader. But who knows? Who knows what kind of magical wards they might have? So we can certainly try. I mean, if you guys don't mind, it takes me a minute to do this, so I can just go look.
Yeah, I would say you can do it
Please
now
talk
without
amongst
sleeping,
yourselves. Great. Yeah, no, I have a spell slot.
Cool. You got it.
So I'm gonna go ahead and
Riaris,
scry, which takes like 10 minutes.
Okay, cool. While this is happening, Riaris, Ianthe's in this room.
Time and
There's,
place,
I mean,
Joe,
there's,
now's the time.
yeah, I mean, Green and Riaris had a conversation that I kind of let Brandon know the gist of, but yeah. Actually, I'll say, as you notice this, you notice Ianthe kind of like consistently sort of like being like a little nervous, like kind of like tapping the back of Priscia's shoulders, and sort of like continuously sort of looking at the sun outside. As you notice that, you'll see Ianthe kind of catch your eyes, just give you a charming smile.
You have a minute? Grant said it might be a good idea to talk to you about something if we're having a little bit of whatever he's doing, relaxation time.
I am.
Keep drumming.
Yeah, I have all the time in the world. And you guys go and step outside. And with that, we'll take our 10-minute break. See you on 10.
That's crazy.
So specific. Nope, that's just
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, just me.
As in vitamins and
But
minerals.
people should listen to Jonathan Colton more. Just saying.
No high fructose corn syrup.
None.
Not in these
0.
Choco Puffs.
Not in these Choco.
God.
Hello,
God
everybody.
forbid.
Gosh. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. All right. Is this the right music?
Is it supposed to be ominous?
No, let's do
You're
this
not
music.
muted, Kaz. I can hear you going.
I don't care. I'm just not gonna.
I was like, I'll go with that, Keisha.
Beautiful. All right,
Let's
cool.
go.
So Riaris, you go to take Ianthe aside. You all see this happen as Riaris is like, "Hey, can I borrow you for a minute?"
I would ask. I think, is there somewhere we could go, or just whatever, kind of follow? Because I don't know anything about this building or where to
Sure.
go.
Yeah, I'm sure there's another room here. I assume that business isn't being had here. So, let's choose this room. Yeah. As this is happening, Kaz, what are you doing?
I'm gonna make it look like I'm stepping out to go smoke.
Okay. What do you do when you go out?
Follow behind and stop wherever I see them going.
Okay. You got it. You see there's a door, there's a door across the hall that Riaris, Ianthe seems fine with you, like, going through and just like, yeah, we can talk there, it's totally fine. Kaz, you are... give me a investigation check.
Alright. 22.
22. You know there are specific rooms here that do not have windows. The one that Riaris, just from your like, you have this like thing of like, I need to make sure I understand everything about a building that I'm spending time in. I need to know the exits, like that sort of stuff. I think that's just basic rogue stuff. You are aware the room that Riaris and Ianthe are going into does have a window on the other side.
I would hear them better at the window instead of the door.
I think it would just be less conspicuous. But you could also just walk in with them too. Like, I mean, you could also just try that.
No, I'm gonna sneak around.
Yeah. I figured the rogue would say, no, absolutely not. I'm not going to let them know I'm listening.
No, I'm gonna walk in the room and then go out the window.
Just walk. How's it going?
It's the quickest way.
Step
Yeah.
I wanted to go outside. I didn't want to go out the front door.
Yeah. So, Cass, you are by the window as Riaris and Ianthe are having this conversation. Also, I wanted to kind of keep it open for anybody else who's also wanting to kind of like listen in on this. You certainly could try.
Adim is concerned about the complete lack of the buddy system in this entire meeting, so Adim would like to grab a Nesh and get closer to the door to see if he can hear anything, because less about the conversation, or like if he hears violence or spellcasting or something.
Cool. Yeah, you got
Not
it.
because he thinks Riaris or Ianthe would do something, but we are all wanted people, and he just wants someone surprising them.
Yes. Go ahead and give me a perception check, and Nesh is giving you advantage.
Okay. Well, that was a good roll to start off with. I rolled the same thing twice, so 22.
22. Nice. All right.
I don't know how that happened, but yay, thank you, dice. Very odd.
Yeah, you see.
Thank you,
You see a Nesh
Anesh.
just. You see a Nesh just kind of like as you kind of come out. Says, Are we? I'm so confused. Are we looking for a room right now? What's happening? I don't.
I'd love to do that right now, but I want to listen in to make sure they're safe.
Okay. Cool. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah. Totally fine. Just give me a second. All right, I'm good. Yeah, you fully can hear this conversation. Kaz, go ahead and also give me a perception check with advantage. You can use your psionic die if things are surprisingly low.
Alright. 10. You said perception, right?
Yes.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay, cool. Dirty 20 is enough to be able to listen in. I'm going to say for Kaz and for Adim, I also need stealth checks from both of you if Riaris is interested in knowing that that conversation is being listened to.
I think the answer is yes. I'm interested in knowing. I don't know that I'm picking New Moon to not listen, but I don't want random other people in this building or whatever. So I think in general,
You're trying to be perceptive in general, yeah, which I think makes sense on that. So yeah, so same idea. Adim and Kaz roll stealth. Kaz, I don't think you have advantage on this, but Adim, you do. And Riaris, you can roll perception.
22.
Okay.
Apparently, I need to spy on Ianthe more.
It's better than me. I got 13.
31.
Oh,
Jesus.
Forgot we're playing with
me
the
up.
rogue as well. Man.
Cool. 31. I just picture Kaz on the roof, just full smoking, just like, back, just listening to, not even trying. It's just so easy. Okay. What did you want to talk to me about?
Yeah. Wow. This room is really pink. This is interesting.
A lot of pink.
As long as Carolina doesn't see me in here with you, that's great. Okay. Anyway.
Oh, is that what we're talking about? Okay. So
no, it's not. Thanks. So, wait, what? How do you even know anything? Okay. No. That's not the point. That doesn't make me feel better at all. Okay. I don't know if Grian told you why I needed to see him. I don't know how those speaky stone things you guys have are, how they work.
Well, the Rocky Talkies, yes. No. Nope, didn't give any specifics. I just assumed you need to connect with the group.
Right. So how do I guess I should have kind of thought about how I wanted to, what happened at the tower? There seemed to be, okay, let me go back in time. Let me go back and clarify. Do you have a mirror by any chance? Like 3 feet tall by any chance, or anything like that? I know the answer is yes. I'm just trying to. I'm not mad.
Adim, you hear the door lock.
Adim just cocks his head and kind of snuggles with Anesh and puts his ear to the wall.
Just so you know, I am an incredibly powerful sorcerer. Sometimes I don't even know my own strength.
Fair enough. Just so you know, I can't really die, so it's all good. I'm not looking to fight, generally speaking. So I see locking the door and the threat is an admission that yes, you do.
I don't know how you. How would you remember?
It's not amazing, not really easy to describe or tell, but let's just say, I mean, I'm able to kind of see and walk in those waters as what comes from what you did. I was nearby, and
Sorry.
hold on, we gotta close this window. There's something outside. Hold on, let's close this window. Okay. Whatever you did pulled me into this, and I saw you use it, and before I saw you, that's how I have my memory. We can stay there for now. What do you know about this? I want to go ahead.
I don't. Well, first off, it's not like I need to necessarily defend myself to you. There was a situation that happened that a friend was going to be lost from us, and that's all I feel I need to tell you. I'm still very confused in how you are able to understand that or catch that. I mean, have you been going through my things?
No, no, I have not. I died a month or so ago, and instead of dying, I was brought back. And in what feels like a couple blinks of an eye, I lived hundreds, thousands of lifetimes. I don't really have all the answers for you, but time is something that I see, I guess you could say. So when someone is shifting time around them, I have the ability to see and shift with them. So that is why. No one else was able to do that, except perhaps some other people you unknowingly brought along with you. What you did, I've not experienced before, which is why I'm concerned. And I kind of want to know if you know what you're doing.
No. We. It's also a long story on how we were able to get something like this, and it was the first time I used it, so it was very concerning. And now it's broken, so we would need to have it fixed, in a place. I've been pretty careful to make sure that everything is as lined up as possible of that everything's the way it was when I went back to do it again.
To your understanding, what does that mean to go back and do it again? How far back did you go?
Just a day. 15 hours.
I will pull out of my pocket coin that I have and just kind of show it, spin it around in my hand. Golden coin, has kind of a world tree type of symbol embossed on one side. Kind of spin it. And this does something similar, but I think there's something that you should know about that. One cannot simply go forward and back in their own timeline. That's just not how that works. So when you went back, you went to a different timeline. You brought other things perhaps with you. When I saw you doing what you were doing, I also saw versions of myself. And to be honest, that's not very rare. But what was rare was that they stayed. knew that they were totally cognizant and had lived a different life than I had, yet here we are on the same path. And so while things may seem very similar, think of time as roots, branches. Every decision creates a different version of yourself. You just went to a different timeline where most of the decisions were the same and you were in the same spot. I'm not sure you're actually the Ianthe from this timeline or another one.
I've sorry, I have a very little reason not to trust you, but what you just explained means that every person that I'm now in contact with is not the person I've spent time with.
It's possible. It's possible.
Why would you tell me this? Why would you see her kind of start to back up a little bit?
I tell you because I've been there. It's not, we don't have a lot of reason to trust one another except seemingly mutual goals here. I want you to know so that you know. You know, you said you were gonna lose a friend. We lost a friend. And we thought the best thing to do would be to go to another timeline and find a different version of himself. And that wasn't a good idea. It's not... It's easy to think we can just go back and change it all. But it doesn't quite work that way.
So where am I? Where's the version of me from?
I don't know.
You see her kind of like grab one of the chairs in the room and sits down. I was just sorry.
No.
It was spinning a little bit. It's a lot easier to assume that you're lying to me right now, but I just don't feel that way, that you are.
The truth is, I don't know. I will say, because I've seen it and experienced it, it is very possible to have two of yourselves in the same timeline. So it's possible there is another version of you somewhere around here. And it seems like you brought your whole party with you, so it could be other versions of them too. And
so they're because we all went through, because we all, okay, all right, okay, that I can deal with, I think.
I don't know. I can't do that necessarily, but your mirror is more than what I can do. It's possible.
I didn't. Daphne wasn't there.
Okay.
My sister, my twin sister, wasn't there. There wasn't. So you're saying that? What about the elephant creature, the Tarak?
I don't know who that is.
I met, when I went through the mirror, I met a big sort of creature with a head of like a large trunk, gray, and he was knitting. He was knitting. He had like bright blue eyes, like glowing blue eyes.
Oh. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. What was your conversation with them? And you don't need to say their name. You can just.
I already said their name, Turok.
Like I flinch just a little bit, look around the room.
Riars, give me Arcana or Religion check.
Yes. 7. Religion.
Okay, cool. You don't feel anything, but that doesn't mean that.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been very closely watched recently. So.
Yeah, to say the least.
Also, I will say for Kaz and Nadim, you're also hearing Ianthe in a bit of distress. So, you're like if there was a point of like, I need to come in here on this. Like this isn't.
Yeah, Dean is listening, and it's above where he's hearing the words, but it's not making sense to him because it's a Deem. But he's not. He doesn't feel like she's in danger. She's upset, but not in danger. So he's not doing anything yet. I am listening.
Okay.
So.
Cool. Also above board, all of this I checked in with Chelsea on, just to let you all know. So.
What did he tell you in brief words or long words, whatever works?
Yeah, he seemed really sweet, actually. Asked if I could sit with him for a while, and I told him I needed to be somewhere, and he said of course, and then and you see her kind of like look up at you, and there's like a whole other sort of level of like understanding that you see like tears sort of start to form in her eyes. Told me the same thing. Told me to be careful with this type of magic, and if I was smart, I would destroy it. He seems lonely. Like he was waiting. Like he was like waiting for a carriage ride that just wasn't ever going to come.
Did he want you to stay?
He asked me to stay a while, but he seemed to understand when I said I couldn't.
I think two things, Anthe. I don't know you well enough to know what your decision may be, but I know well enough that everyone of your friends holds you in high esteem, so that must mean something. He is right that you probably should destroy that item. And I also know that he is wrong, and that in the right hands, such an item can literally change the path of the world. So, I didn't come here to take it from you or anything of the sort. I came out of concern, mostly for you. There's a very heavy toll that is paid to travel those passages. And I think it's worth it. I don't know that I'm right. But you have to be careful either way.
What is the toll?
It becomes easier and easier to forget who you are, losing in who you want to be, or the world you want to be, or just the constant thought of what if? And then sometimes you see other versions of yourself and you talk to yourself a lot, but that's a kind of smaller side problems.
Beautifully on cue. I was quite literally going to say, Riaris, as you're explaining this, you see two versions of yourself next to Ianthe. One of them is hand, like arms sort of folded, just sort of shaking their head, looking at Ianthe. The other one is kind of like trying to kind of comfort her on her shoulder.
I think I just kind of look above both her shoulders at them and just kind of nod with a little smile. It's nice to have company sometimes, but it can be a lonely road.
I think no, because I think Daphne would have been considered to be part of this. So even though she wasn't there, she would have came with me. She this is my Daphne. That's here.
Have you talked to
Right?
her at all since you've been
No,
back?
no. But but I know my sister, So this is her. This is her.
I'm sure you're right. In my experience, close relationships are maintained.
Okay, good. Well, that's...
Have you told
my
the
mother
others?
would be different. No,
Mother?
no, I thought I did. Okay, that I can... Am I going to see things that are a little different?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's okay.
Was not in the description.
You want to know something though? I mean, it's different. I scaled a 20-foot wall yesterday and I had no idea, and I only was able to do it because I was able to see other versions of where to go and where to see. It's almost like as a way to do it. It's not always bad.
I tried to maneuver a crowd with making a multicolored sort of archway of a thing, and it failed horribly, and actually people kind of ran and bumped more into each other. But this time I actually used it to it worked this time because I knew it didn't work before. Okay. Oh.
When the last thing I'll say, yeah, for whatever it's worth, after the first couple of times I had died, there was something that was told to us that where we're at now, this timeline among the millions of them is the one to be at. So if you've been given this, that means there's a reason for it. I don't know that I believe in fate or destiny, but I do believe there is a reason we are having this conversation. I do believe there's a reason you have and did what you did. For good or bad. And that sometimes if someone is taken from us, then maybe there's a reason for that too.
She looks down when you say that, and nods in an understanding that you recognize as being a personal
Can I ask where you got that mirror? And how you repair it?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Man. 16.
It's I would tell you if I knew I was allowed to tell you. But there's other people that are. The second I know that I'm allowed to tell you, I would be. I think you
I get it.
absolutely need to know. So
I get it. I don't have a way necessarily myself, but I want to. If you need to talk to somebody, I don't know how long our groups will be together, but I'd be happy to make myself available if you have questions. I had someone who offered the same when I was first going through it, and it was helpful. So I would like to do the same.
thank you.
I don't know. You're magical, I guess. I am not as much.
You have died several times and have come back.
Hundreds, perhaps more. Yeah.
Okay. I'd say that's pretty damn magical.
Sure. Stubborn. Unlucky. I don't know. I don't know that. Sure. Either way, I only have this ring to talk to people, but can I check in? Or?
Yes, of course. Yes, and for what it's worth, I can see why she likes you.
Well, makes one of us. Speaking of, I don't want anybody to get the wrong impression.
I'm so sorry. I meant Alyssa. You pointed to the ring. I'm so sorry. I didn't. I also could apply as well. I did.
Yeah.
It could apply as well.
Right.
I was talking about Alyssa because you pointed to the ring. You pointed to the ring, and
there
I
was
didn't.
a weird. Yeah, Alyssa gave me the ring, and so there was no. Yeah.
But I can put in a good word.
Really.
I can, where is she? After, well, we're pretty, we got things going on.
A good word. Who are you? I don't know what's happening anymore.
Not Alyssa. Not Alyssa.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. I appreciate that though. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for talking to me about it. I appreciate it. It eases my mind a lot. You have no idea.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And I can assure you that if we are needing to use it again, and there's a second of there's a time to reach out to you about it, I will.
Yeah. And don't do what I did. Make sure you tell your friends what's going on. You don't need to suffer in silence. I'm sure they'll understand.
Wouldn't they also need to deal with the fact that their some of their loved ones are not the same. Does that matter? I'm so...
It matters, sure. Yeah, it matters. I have the feeling that they would understand why you did it, and ultimately that will trump anything. But I think it matters that they would know, rather than try to wonder why the people they know are different or have different memories.
You're right. Okay, pull off the band-aid, grabs your hand, come on, and starts to pull you towards the door. Riars, roll me a athletics check.
19 to 28.
28, cool. It's nice to be able to, to at some point in time actually be pulled by someone and be able to hold your ground for once. As Kaelinor almost every single time has been pulling you almost off your feet to go somewhere. So Ianthe, come on, and okay.
Sure.
We should do this. Yeah, okay.
Great. Yeah. Lead the way.
Adim, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
There is no need. Adim is not moving.
Great. Adim, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I'm sorry. Never mind.
Not what he said.
That's Adim. 11.
DC. It was a DC 10. You caught it in time, as you see, from your point, if there was a moment where that door was opening, you are right there, but you're not being knocked over in any way.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Nope. I'm not going to do this one at a time. Come on. And just starts to kind of move everybody into the room. Where's Kaz?
He went outside. I don't know. Oh, wait. Hey, Kaz.
Yeah.
Come inside. I have
Okay.
to for you.
The 31, no one hears Kaz. Come down from the roof or anything. Grian, you've been.
He comes out of the room that Ianthe left from.
I was gonna say, I wait for them to be completely out, and then I just go in that window.
Yeah, absolutely. Just slink in. Yeah. There's there's a flower pot on the table that you knock a little bit, and then with your tail perfectly kind of align it to you just and you make the flowers actually stand taller than they were before. And you come on outside, you go into the room with everybody else. While that's how, we're going to backtrack a little bit because that would have taken a little bit more time. Also, Dan, beautiful job, very nice. Thank you, buddy. That was awesome. Grian, you've taken your 10 minutes to scry.
Yeah. It's a wisdom save 16. I'd say I've met the thing firsthand. So it's a modifier of 0. But you do knowledge or connection, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so it would just be a save modifier of
first
0?
hand. Yep. Cool. All right, and it's wisdom?
Correct.
Okay. This figure...
Please don't be wise.
Has a plus 20 in wisdom? Holy shit.
Smartest knoll there ever was.
That's wild.
It is a smart knoll. Okay, so this would be... I don't remember which one this is. Okay, no. has a has a +2.
So it needs to be at least
so
a 14.
14 or higher. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Here we go.
Whew.
That's a 6 on the die.
Yeah.
Cool. Grian.
My God. The anticipation.
Dang,
Oh,
Grant, you just
no.
knocked him right out.
I have that
That's
effect
all
on
you get.
people.
So,
It's okay.
so does that make sense?
It does. It makes
Yeah.
actually
Great, cool. All right,
perfect sense.
great. So anyway, so
Okay,
moving
guys.
on.
So the Knolls are at the bottom of the ocean. It was a wild ride, apparently.
Yeah.
But they're Eldrin's family's problem now, and I think we're good.
Good
Okay,
luck,
cool. So
Eldrin.
you did hear it. Good.
Yeah.
I see. Yes, so they're seeing here. Okay, great, cool. Okay, cool.
Welcome to It's a
awesome.
Long Story ASMR. Just lots of whispering.
From everybody.
Grian,
Mm-hmm.
you see and hear, and you thank whoever created this spell that they didn't include smell to the sensory to this.
Delicious.
There are tens, maybe hundreds of gnolls packed in underneath this disgusting, dripping hallway. You see there's mostly stone, man-made structure sort of thing of this tunnel that kind of like leads down. It's very clear that this was designed mostly for water to be able to be siphoned either away or into, not entirely sure. But you see that lining as far as the eye can see, all the way down this hallway, there are gnolls on top of gnolls on top of gnolls, all seemingly sleeping, waiting for their moment. The figure that you see is attentive, watching. You see him look up. See, there is a structure that is like one of those ladders that is a singular sort of metal pole with spokes on either side that lead into this strange, perfectly circular or cylinder-like pathway that juts straight upward. You see the figure kind of look up and you see him start to kind of walk down the center between some of these gnolls. You notice him not being careful if he's stepping on. You see the immediate reaction to most of them are like this snarl, and then they see who it is and immediately cower back. The back sort of spine of the hair is bristled up, and you see the eyes giving this like strange kind of glowing purple that you swear almost in the light that's here almost seems to actually reflect off of the dark gray stone, as if it is glowing enough to be a light. See the figure walk certain ways and then goes to turn. And as it's turning, it's going to fully face you, your view. Do you pull away or do you stay there?
I'm going to stay.
Okay. I'm going to roll a luck roll. I'll allow you to contest it. Let's have it that way. DC's 15.
It's a 9.
As the figure turns, you see the purple eyes, the jaw that is just hanging down. Seems like it's, you see like the amount of just snot and debris and dirt around his muzzle seems to most likely be blocking out the ability to even be able to breathe clearly through his nose. He seems to just be exhaling. And then you see him look, almost as if he's looking right at you. You see him disappear.
Oh, Blinky.
And then reappear. And you see a claw that is reaching out that you feel like for a moment almost seems like it is actually grabbing at your throat. And I think you instinctively pull out.
Yeah, that would be my exit. So, just based on the surroundings from what I can infer, so it's wet, drippy, smells gross, so probably still the sewer. Or down there somewhere. Okay. And then you said that he was looking up through like a cylinder, not through a cylinder like it's a pipe, but like
yeah, I mean essentially it looked like it was possibly like a sewer main, just like how you would drop down from something.
Yeah. No, that's, I mean, it wasn't like this big. It was like a, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I got it. I guess it's just Prisha in the room with me.
Yeah, you come back and it's Prisha and Titian.
Yeah. Okay. So good news is I saw the gnolls. They are in the sewers. Look like, I mean, I can't see far, but it looked like there were a lot just like packed on top of each other. So obviously not kept in the best conditions. Somewhere near, it almost looked like, I don't know if it's the entrance or what, but it almost looked like a well, like it was around, like, opening. Probably either to keep them down there, or they can climb walls. Not entirely sure at this point. But they're down in the sewers.
You did see a ladder.
Oh, okay.
The singular pipe, like one of those it's similar to like one of those like light fixture, not light fixture, like pole, like
yeah, like the internet poles.
Internet poles, yeah.
Where it's like the pole, but it's got the ladder pieces going up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It looks like there is a ladder to get down there.
Sorry.
It's all good. Yeah.
Oh. That doesn't sound good.
Yeah. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, there was a, I think they could see the sky from there, or at least the moon.
In what you saw?
Is that what you said? Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
they're fully underground.
Never mind then.
So we know that they're in the sewers, and we don't know where.
Right. And we also know that the sewers aren't flooded anymore.
So
Riaris' team should be able to go down there no problem.
and face the gnolls.
Or trap them.
That's what I was thinking.
Are we thinking flooding the sewers again?
Can gnolls breathe underwater?
I don't think hyenas can breathe underwater. Wait, let me check. And Prisha's gonna go. Can I roll a nature check to see if she knows if they can breathe underwater?
Sure.
Because she can turn into one. Oh god, where is nature? There it is. Well, Joe, let me tell you, Prisha is real confident as she goes through like her inner Rolodex of animals. She goes, okay, land animal, dog thing. Dogs kind of swim. That must mean that they can kind of breathe underwater. You know, guys, I'm pretty confident that they can breathe underwater.
Yeah, I think on top of that too, like Prisha, you're aware of like, if I ever had to turn into a hyena, I know I could breathe underwater, and therefore hyenas could breathe underwater.
I know I could breathe underwater.
Not connecting the idea that you'd be an undead hyena at all.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure that they can breathe underwater. We might need to make it rocks instead of water.
Okay, all right. So we need a rock genasi.
I mean, we know where to find
Or
one.
someone that can cause earth tremors and make all the rocks fall.
Yeah.
We could also potentially
made of rocks.
Could also potentially try flooding it, and at least they'd be trapped down there, because I don't think Leonin can.
Fair.
What's heavier than rocks? I'll
Lava.
say this is when you guys come in.
I think she does respond as they come in. She goes, "We could call Orzai."
Why are we calling Orzai?
Because hyenas can breathe underwater, so we can't flood the sewers, but we could probably bury them under rocks and lava.
What?
Okay, I've never met an actual hyena, but I can tell you I've never seen them in the sea.
I'm pretty sure you're wrong about that.
No, because sorry, I did this with a straight face. No. No.
No one make her laugh. No one make her laugh.
Sometimes I feel like I made Prisha too childish, and then I go, no, that can't be the case. Then we have
Absolutely
moments
not.
like this. No. I know that I'm right. I know animals better than you, Ianthe. I know that hyenas, and therefore gnolls, and I learned that word from you, therefore, I know that means that they can breathe underwater.
I don't know if you did. I don't know if you did, Prisha. I don't know if you did. I don't know if you did anymore.
Is it freshwater? I don't know. Maybe I just.
But you use the word therefore all the time.
Did I? I looked at Riaris. like keeping it totally cool with Riaris as soon as coming back in the room, just fully losing it.
Yes? Am I using that word wrong?
No, I don't think so. And why do you ask Riaris if you've said therefore before?
I don't know. Riaris, tell them.
Why?
You can tell them, because then they'll be mad at you and not at me.
Why would we be mad at you? Oh, that's right.
I say very knowingly, I don't think I'm mad at you.
I could never be mad at you, Ianthe. I love you.
Well, therefore.
Therefore, I can't be mad.
You see her just walk over to the bag of holding and just takes out the mirror.
Is it because you used the mirror?
Oh no,
it's broken.
Yeah, it just shows you a broken mirror.
So you used it. You used it. Yeah. Did you think it was for a good reason?
Yes, it was for a good reason. I just
Okay,
need to.
and we're good.
We just didn't. There's some things that we didn't know about that specific magic.
I know nothing about any magic, so you know.
Such as?
Looks over at Riaris. We may now be not in our original timeline.
What's the timeline? Oh, wait a minute. Is that the thing they're all talking about around that table when we teleported Brian? Is that what they were talking about?
What?
Riaris, you're muted. I see your mouth moving. I'm not sure.
Good. I'm glad I was
know.
muted. All those curses I just said. Yes, Dean, that is what we were talking about.
Okay, I didn't understand then. I don't know now. Are we in danger?
Interesting question.
Some of our loved ones would be maybe different.
Like maybe our father will be nice to us? Because, you know.
I love the idea that a DM is like, I'm the least affected out of anyone here in terms of that. Yeah, it goes.
Our team is like, I didn't get it before. I don't get it now.
Yeah.
What is?
You do feel Anesh kind of squeeze your hand a little bit and kind of gives a little bit of a concerned look.
Okay.
What does that mean that they'd be different?
I just put my hands up and I kind of sit down and I'm gonna shut up. My hands are like, I'm sorry.
For the record, Deem, Anesh did join us in that, so that you're good. Looks over at Daphne and doesn't say anything. So, you all seem to be taking this news rather good, so I'm glad that I said it and not Riaris. So, Riaris, you're... I told you they would take it fine, so...
Well, what? Wait, what do you mean that they might be different?
Yeah, and I'm taking it well because I don't get it. Like, can I cut something? Do I need to cut something? Because otherwise, it's magic.
Wait, you said that things might be different, but Den Mother's still not doing well. So how is it different?
But Ceres is still looking for us, and there's still gnolls after us.
And the rods are still a problem, and Alyssa's still in danger and could hurt people, and so what's different?
Well...
Truthfully, if I may, the differences can often be subtle. Timelines are like roots, branches. We make decisions, and different ones are created. And so, we may have come to this, and a lot seems like the same situation. But when you go home, or you go somewhere else, or you talk to someone, you've had different experiences. You had a fight you didn't have before, or other things like that. It's hard to explain, and these is probably a smaller thing, but sometimes you can go to a different timeline and nobody knows who you are.
Hey, Grian,
Yeah.
do you still know how to play the violin?
Well,
Prisha, we're all from the same timeline.
Oh,
So Grian, that's your Grian, and that's...
damn it.
So,
Wow. Okay.
like, are there
I'm back that later.
could it be possible that in this timeline I was never born, so the prophecy is different?
You see anything look over yours?
Is it possible? Yeah. Yes. It's
That would be kind of
so
neat.
possible you run into another version of yourself that has made different life choices. And also
Tishian jumps in and goes, "Oh, what now?"
Another version of the Tishian, the Bastille that lives in this timeline, may still be alive.
Nope.
So that
Nope.
there will be.
Couldn't be. There's only one.
Then you have nothing to worry about. That's fortunate for you.
I would like everybody here to give me a history check.
$18.
A solid 12.
Strong, healthy 12.
Yes, a strong, healthy 12.
That's a
Yeah.
9, baby.
I got +0, so 12 is good for me. So,
18.
18. Prisha, this might not fully connect with you, so it's kind of your choice on this. Kaz, you do connect with this. Was Tishin involved in anything that you guys did this morning?
I mean, he's Tishy and he's always around.
Kaz, you think if what this crazy person over here is saying is true, that's a possibility that is not the same Tishin.
Anthe. Tishian didn't go through with us.
We
And Kaz actually
was
well, but if Tishin didn't go through with us, there's only one of him then. That there can't be two of him because of what we already said. Right?
this is rattling my brain right now. You all see Kaz walk out.
Kaz buddy system!
Then come.
Prisha gets up and follows.
You know, Adim walks in the corner and uses his ring.
Okay.
And reaches out and says, is there anybody I can speak to? And that's the sending. Hopefully it's serene.
Is there something wrong?
Is that Ashar's voice?
It's Ashar's voice.
Damn it. Pauses for a very long time. I mean, Ashar. Adim pauses for a little bit longer than he should and says, I did not mean to bother you, sir. Do you know who this is?
This is Nadeem.
And do I play a part, any important part in any kind of story that's been written down?
Nadeem, are you compromised in any way?
I am not. I don't think. That's what I'm trying to check. I'm part of something bigger, you believe, correct? That I... Yes.
Nadeem, do you need to come home?
Ashar, that offer is surprisingly tempting given our recent history, but I do not. I just want to make sure that things are as they should be. I'm not trying to throw you. I'm not asking for help other than for you to answer my question. Please.
Okay.
So am I
Alright.
part of something larger that has been written down in your archives?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm sorry to have bothered you, sir. And I'll come back to the point and be like, well, it seems that my dad is the same guy he's always been, except that he offered to send me home. So
Wait, he talked to you? Oh,
Yeah,
wait, no, I'm not
I-
there.
You're not here. You're not here.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Okay, cut to Kaz and Prisha. You guys are running out.
Kaz, wait!
He's not really slowing down. He's finding a room that is unoccupied and is pacing the floor.
You just hear. After you. Kaz! Kaz, what's wrong?
You didn't hear anything that they just said.
Yes, obviously I heard everything that they just said.
You're good with it?
No. But it's been done.
Mm-hmm.
And Ianthe wouldn't do it if there wasn't a version of us all that agreed. And she wouldn't have done it if she had known.
Yeah, I want to believe that. That... Trying not to react to it right now because there's a lot of ifs and questions in the air. But I just got told that potentially I might go back home and no one knows who I am. Or at least the important people. I just needed some air. Needed a second.
Well, I don't take any up on account of the not breathing. So if you want me to be quiet, I can just sit here with you.
He just grabs his pipe and he goes to the window, and his tail is like twitching furiously.
Kieran, please.
Not
roll
the
me a wisdom
government
saving
name.
throw.
A what?
Please roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god. 10.
You're truly confused in some way on how this goes and how this connects and whether or not this would affect you in any way of your thoughts and understand. Maybe you're going to have trouble remembering certain things if they didn't happen in this timeline. Maybe whatever this fate is going to have is you're slowly going to start to forget things that were on there, and you take that moment of realizing possibilities of what you might forget, and you start to try to push hard to remember everything. What's the first thing that comes to your mind? The first thing you try to remember, as whatever, however big or small.
I think the first face he would go to, I think he's trying to cling to people. I think he would cling to his childhood nurse, Meryl. Try to see if he can pull any memories that make sense from that.
You remember the dress. Always dressing in some sort of form of black and white. Always sweating a little bit, enough to know that she's been consistently busy with something. But you're having trouble remembering what her face looks like as you get to a specific memory, and all you can see is the person that is standing in the doorway looking at you with that same look that borders between disdain and annoyance. You see your father, unfortunately, very clear. Is there anyone else?
Start going through the Rolodex. Jace, Narissa, her mom.
I rolled for you, and I should have done that. You roll me a d20 for this next one.
$18.
It's an 18. You go ahead and tell me how Kaz pulls themselves back from a straight up nervous breakdown. The reality of what's happening here is that Kaz does remember everyone, but is psyching themselves out in trying to remember specifics. From that wisdom saving throw, that was a fail. So with that 18, all of that kind of starts to come back. You can go ahead and tell me what that, how that connects with Kaz.
I think that partway through trying to flip through all the memories and all the faces and trying to double check his own mental inventory, he realizes that his hands are shaking, his tail is twitching a lot, he's sweating a little bit more, and then he sees, or he thinks about the person who trained him, and he just hears that voice of, like, you need to pull it together. You need to get a hold of yourself. And I think he kind of stops and backs up and sits down and tries to pull himself into some sort of meditation. If nothing else, just literal breathing exercises.
Go ahead and give me another wisdom saving throw.
Can I assist?
How do you assist?
Prisha is going to sit nearby, and she's going to pull out a deck of cards and a bunch of bones, and she's just going to start slowly dealing Kaz into basically a game of Go Fish, but with bone, and pass just a pile of bones over as chips,
And she's just gonna start quietly dealing to give Kaz something else to think about.
You got it. Prisha, roll me a sleight of hand check, please.
12.
Kaz, for a second, you see Prisha start to shuffle the deck. And in this moment, you think, oh God, no, please, no, don't. As you see, like, the cards sort of start to spread out a little bit in Prisha's hands along the ground. And then you see Prisha go, wait, okay, no, collect them. And then start to shuffle correctly. I think that helps to kind of bring you back. Go ahead and roll with advantage on your wisdom save.
That's good because I rolled another 10.
Magic trick.
No, this was the remember like how Ida shuffled.
Natural 20.
Jesus.
Natural 20. Hell yeah.
And then he sees you like do that, sees me like clock you about to start to shuffle like that, and pick it up, and he like snickers just a little bit.
Hell yeah. That's why you guys pay me the big bucks. Kaz, with a natural 20, not only do you start to kind of like recognize that, you start to calm down, you start to kind of recognize that your memory has not changed at all. It's just what it is. There's going to be certain little things that are going to like start to kind of fade away that you're not able to kind of glean. It's been a little bit since you've seen Meryl. But awkwardly enough, you do notice that there is a figure that does come into your mind, and you're not entirely sure why. It was someone that was with you for your last sort of official job that you did, which turned out to be involving a wagon, involving a robbery. There was a lot of like sort of things with that you kind of it was an official sort of moment of like, no, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. And one of the factors with that really kind of played into that was you had this new person that was in just as like sort of like temporary sort of muscle. Wasn't even really a part of the gang or part of the organization at all, just a hired hand. And there was a certain point where things started to get really like physical and violent, and you remember spending some time with this person a little bit of like, I feel like you had kind of a similar sort of bond of whatever was. He was a little odd, you were a little odd, so you played cards, you did a couple things of like kind of connecting during the trip on the way there, and for some reason your mind kind of went to this moment right now specifically because you remember the last time you saw him, that shock of pink hair, that like deep sort of orange like tunic, that was there, because you remember that the next moment that you went to go look for him, he had run off and disappeared. He left you alone. This moment of like really feeling like, hey, I might have had a friend here. It was probably one of the instilling sort of parts of you being like, fuck this, I'm done. Like, this is insane. For some reason, that figure's face sticks in your head. You start to kind of pull yourself together and calm down a little bit. There's still an awareness of like a reality of, if this is true, if you believe this person, this Riaris, things might be a little different. That's terrifying.
I think he reaches a point where he's like, I don't know anything yet. I'll have to cross that bridge when I get there.
Yeah.
Thanks, Prisha.
Don't mention it. We're friends. I know you're still learning to trust us, but you're our friends.
Thanks.
And I hope that everyone who's important remembers you. Because I think you're worth remembering. Even when you sneak out on roofs and go off alone, which you do a lot.
I feel like you think that that's a problem, but I also think it could be utilized for plenty of things.
And while that's probably true, the reason that we have a buddy system is because some of us get put in situations that are very, very scary when we go off alone. And I think that you don't know this, and that's fine, but I ended up in the Feywild for 7 years, and it was only a week for them. So there's like a whole thing going on that you have no idea about. So the buddy system is very, very important, Kaz.
Yeah, but I mean, I've gone off by myself plenty of times, and I've never ended up in the Feywild. So I mean, it kind of sounds like a skill issue.
I have a feeling that Kaz is like kind of like gleaning this, like, okay, yeah, Feywild years, right? Like I've heard like that's like there's like a whole other like Kaz is not putting together that this is a real thing that happened.
And Prisha is gonna slam her hands down, and all the cards and all the bones kind of jump off the wood, and it's very loud because she's clip-clopping angrily. It's just her hands, but I like saying clip-clopping. And she goes, "Be that as it may, I probably need a better set of skills, but..." He said it was a skill issue. She doesn't know what that means.
Your skills are great. You just can't go by yourself anywhere.
It just takes once, Kaz. Just...
Hey, if you promise, don't cry, okay? I won't go off by myself. I'll ask your permission specifically first.
It's...
Deal?
Okay. Thank you. You're very important. And you're very cool. And it would be a shame to lose you. That's all. Anyway.
Well, the second one's true.
Both can be true. Are you gonna punch Riaris or Ianthe if we go back in there? Or stab them? Or tie a garrote around their throat? Or trip them at the knee? Or she just starts going off on all the things that she thinks sound roguelike.
Kaz, a thought occurs to you of like, well, tying a garrote around someone's neck is pretty ineffective. You really have to, like, that's the thing that you get caught on of like...
I'm like, that's not how garrotes work.
That's not how garrotes work. Beautiful.
It's a harpcord.
Oh. Well, are you gonna do that if we go in there?
I thought you just said I was cool.
Oh, I do think you're cool, and that's why I have to ask all these further questions. Because it would be very cool to see those things happen in a bubble.
I will not cause physical harm. I won't cause any harm.
I mean, if you feel like you have to, if you wanted to trip somebody at the ankles, that would probably be kind of cool.
I'll just probably put some really spicy seasoning in her food the next time she goes to eat something.
Okay. I wonder if her hair will boil.
I guess we'll find out.
Okay.
We come back to this room. Titian is using his ring to immediately call his mother's, and is very loud in the other room trying to ask qualifying or in the same room trying to ask qualifying questions to make sure. Totally not connecting the idea that Titian is a part of this timeline no matter what. But meanwhile, for the rest of you, what do you guys, is there anything you guys are doing during this time?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Sorry, I was asking this VR screen and a DM because you guys were you guys are doing something in that scene.
I mean, we kind of had the plan, right?
Yeah. The answer to this can be like, no, nothing specific, and you guys just kind of meet back up. That's fine.
I mean, I was talking to my dad, so I thought that's what.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so I think Kaz and Prisha, you guys can come back in at this point if you want. And you guys kind of recognize now we're kind of like the moment's pretty close to being here. We are. So you recognize like you're gonna have to explain to your group what's going on and to be able to figure out where to go and connect that stuff, which you can kind of do above board or off to the side. Yeah, you guys are. This would be. I'll tell you guys this above board. This will be the last meeting before you guys go do it.
Oh, we're gonna do it. Oh my god, guys.
Yeah, you guys are gonna do it in the blue room.
I call. No,
So, Rioris has Alyssa's Ring of Sending, right?
Yep.
Does someone have the message spell?
Anthony might.
Hold on, I have to look through my spells. I feel like Chelsea would say that.
Sorcerer's spell book, just big as hell.
Yeah. Anthony goes, yeah, yes, I can message.
Can you message Eliane and or Denmother?
So you're wanting, sorry, Prisha, you're wanting more of a sending.
I don't know if I want them to respond right away. Oh yeah, messages is within close range. Right, that one that I also don't have. Sorry. They all kind of sound the same.
Anthony does not have sending.
Oh, sweet, awesome, great. Oh.
Well, I'm. You can use the ring. It's only fair. I mean, to be honest, I'd love to have it back. It's one of our few ways to communicate, but it's not mine necessarily to control. So, if you want it.
Oh. Wait, does it work if Alyssa doesn't have the other one? Or if Alyssa doesn't have one?
Yeah.
Sending is just a spell.
I don't know if Prisha actually knows that.
Okay, cool.
I've like tried. I think you just kind of think of them, and it just goes there. I don't know how it works, but that's how it's worked for me. So.
Okay, well you can absolutely have it back. I just want to send a message.
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
Hi, Denmother. It's Prisha. I don't know if you know who I am right now, because things are kind of weird here, but I miss you. And Jesus, is that a nat 20 or is that a 7?
That was a 7, but the other number was higher.
Oh! I don't know if you know who I am right now, because things are kind of weird, but just know that I'm thinking about you, and we're about to do something really big, and I think I'm gonna come out of it okay, but if I'm not, I just want you to know that I was thinking about you. And Eliane. And Alyssa. And I love you, and I'm sorry. Bye. Signed, Prisha. Bye. She hits the ring back to Riaris.
You hand the ring back to Riaris. You immediately hear a response, Prisha.
Please tell me the coughing is not in character. Oh no.
It's a character. Prisha.
Oh, no.
What? Who would forget such a pain in the ass? That's your. I assumed that whatever you're pursuing is for the right reasons and to show respect and dedication. Do you know who? Don't contact me again until you finish it. I don't. If I'm not seeing you in person, I'd rather talk to you in person. Come see me when you're done. Good luck, Prisha. What's she get?
Hey guys, I don't know if this is like me being nervous, but I do think that I think responding to that sending might be slowly killing her, and after this I would really like to go home.
I think I just killed my dead mother.
Well, you know what? Let's be real. Prisha's the reason she's dying. This has come and went. But just,
Yeah.
I think using magic is slowly killing my mom. And guys, I would really like to go home after this is over.
I think, we will make it there, I promise.
Okay. Like, ideally before she has a funeral. Because, like, there's a lot to prepare for with a funeral, with an osteal burial. Like, I just really need you to know that. There's, like, a lot to do, and I don't think Eliane knows how to do it.
So many bones, probably.
So many bones. I can use the bones from the tower. There are so many.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Cass, why don't you
Need a hug?
comfort Prisha right now?
I'm okay, but I'm not opposed to hugs.
Actually, no. I do think Titian would give Prisha a hug.
And then Dean walks over and gives her a hug too.
Yeah.
And as he's releasing the hug, he goes, "Our father seems to know who I am, so nothing's changed
Talk
there."
to you?
Unfortunately, I was hoping to get a hold of Zareen. I didn't ask if Zareen existed. Maybe she doesn't exist. But yeah, he knows who I am. It sounded just like him, except the fact he's talking to me, which is weird. So maybe he is different. I don't know. We'll see.
I guess we'll find out.
My mothers are all good. They're worried about me, which means they love me.
Good. Wait, you said they are not worried about you?
They are worried about me. Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah.
I'm gonna assume that my parents are still dead, and I'm pretty sure Edith's somewhere here, so I think we're good.
That's crazy, Korean. Prisha full code switch. That's crazy, dude.
Above board, I'm immediately reminded of Chris. If anybody remembers, he's gone. You guys remember that?
I remember that.
Yes.
Oh, Chris, we miss you, bud, wherever you are.
Oh my god. That was wild.
For everybody doesn't know, I'm sure it's still on the YouTube short somewhere. It's really funny. Go check it out. He's gone.
Nope, he's dead. Oh.
He's dead. He's gone.
Oh, amazing. It's wild. Oh, man. Alistair, good looking out. Yeah, so I think next step is to take a nap.
It's about that
and then
time.
do this thing.
Oh, yeah, all right. We'll take a nap.
So, do you want me to go with Reckless and have Car go with you guys, and is Dinesh coming with me, buddy system?
Oh,
You purposely does not look at Cass.
sorry. Yeah, the Knolls are in the sewers and it's all dry. it's all drained.
So I can pop the pipes. We're gonna drown him, right?
Yeah. Best plan.
I mean, I personally feel like if we're gonna face Viserys, we should probably do it together.
I just want to go where I'm useful. If you think I'll be more useful in the fight, I'll go there. I just figured all the spirit stuff you were talking about. What am I gonna do?
I think it would be very useful for the Knolls not to be an option for Viserys to pull out. I think if you can manage to do it quickly and then come to the Jakkur.
I don't know what I can do since I'm not exactly sure of the layout, but I mean, if there's a pipe, I busted him before, I can bust him again.
Yeah. You also would know it would be very, I'll just let you guys know this, it would be much more effective to be able to, like, effectively burst all the pipes while whatever is going on as the moment of, like, Viserys wanting to really, otherwise Viserys could try to plan other steps. So to be clear about work, because I think, Brandon, we did kind of talk about this. So Adim was offering the idea that Adim goes and helps the Reckless and Carr helps you guys.
Yeah. No, sure. I know. Because I know.
I was only thinking because with the pipes / he could have an ossuary. The flip might make sense. This is above board now. The flip might make sense, and it wouldn't cause a problem for the 2 games since I'm in both, and I could just play different characters.
Right.
But if you don't want that, then I'm okay. Like, I'm not trying to force that issue. I'm just trying to say, like, hey, if it's better for the story, put me where you want me.
I mean, I like it.
Yeah, no, I know Carr would be really happy to not be in a sewer tunnel. So I'm
my
sure
brain.
Okay.
My brain was thinking, like, can I get to the Reckless, cast this spell, and then that way you guys don't have to worry about drowning. And then make it.
I think. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I think Adim could be pretty effective.
We have a few water.
I mean, you guys would have to book it out of there. Yeah, I guess there's that.
Also, I mean, there's going to be some place where the water's going in, correct? I mean, the pipes are not all underground. If I can get within one moment, if I can get within a certain space from those pipes, I think I have a 30-foot range.
Yeah.
So if I get above the pipes, we don't even have to go in. I could just do the control water over and over and over again along the pipe and burst those damn things.
I think. Also, Ianthe kind of turns to Riaz and goes, "It's also sewer water, so it's exactly what you think it is."
Yeah, and I really don't want to
try to stay far away.
That would not be fun.
I mean, I don't really want to go in sewer water, but it's fine. That's what we got to do, right? So
let me just check.
You see Ianthe just give you a weird look. My bravery.
Yeah, so I have a 30-foot range to potentially freeze 5 square feet of water. 5 square feet of water is a huge amount of water. And I can do that once every 6 seconds. So if I know where the pipe is going.
I think it makes sense to swap.
Yep. I also think there's also a thing of, like, we did already discuss this, so I need to make sure I know now what's going on.
And if you want something different, because I don't know what Grian is looking at. So Grian and this is, I don't know what we want. I don't want to mess with.
No, I was like, if there's no chance of them drowning, like, that's cool.
Right.
Go.
Chelsea,
I was just wondering, like, how can I help them?
I will be clear. There's not no chance of them drowning, but that's also like a thing of, like,
right.
It seems like Adim would probably be pretty sensible on where to be able to handle that.
Yeah. Chelsea is also not going to be at the game, and if you send either just Ianthe or Ianthe and Adim, we could do a lot. So if you wanted the PC, if you want to jack the PC with Adim with New Moon, Ianthe could go. I would say we could send Daphne, but Daphne doesn't have shape water. And I know that Ianthe has used it before. So
I'll be honest with you, I think we're overcomplicating at this point.
Yep. Okay.
Brandon, do you want this?
Where do you want me?
Is there an opposition to this?
No, like I said, I was just trying to think of if I could use water breathing on them because it lasts 24 hours. So
right. I mean, you could.
Yeah, potentially.
We're all mostly here now. We could stay here before we break apart. We could cast it. I mean,
Yeah, you just go there right now and say water breathing.
totally feasible, right?
Yeah, I would say you guys have like an hour and a half. So if you need to sleep, take it now and then do that or whatever you need to do.
Yeah,
In
that's
game,
fine.
it's an hour and a half.
I think I can cast it without expending a spell slot, so I think I'm okay.
Okay, cool.
Triple check it.
So, to be honest with you, to just make this just as simple as possible, an hour passes because we're going to start
That's fine.
next session, new moon going in. So an hour passes. You're all together, sort of in this room. I would argue, most likely, Riaris, you're probably. I think at this point you're probably with the Reckless. Yeah. Ianthe.
Our demon has probably joined them.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
A demon card.
Ianthe
Wander
does.
over, yeah.
Got it. Anybody want to say goodbye to Riaris certainly can in character now. Ianthe does kind of squeeze Riaris' hand and go like, "Thank you."
Of course.
Bye, Riaris. Thank you.
Hey, I'll see you when this is done. Captain.
Whip that out.
I think
Wait,
I
Car's
think
coming with
I do
us?
think Car shows up behind Riaris somehow. Like well established
What
that
are
he's
you
here,
talking
but he's
to?
still
How
behind.
the fuck did you get here?
I'm just standing here.
I mean, if it's Car, I would say, are you okay? You sure? You
I mean,
got enough?
Would you rather I go in the sewers with you? 'Cause
Stop. Are you
No,
good?
please come with us.
You need.
I mean,
Car, you took a short rest. The max HP is not back.
I'm still weak, but I still have my spells. So I'll just try to. So you all need to know, New Moon, that I'm not at my top health, and I just need to be kept safe, because otherwise, I'm gonna go on the other side, and then I'll have different abilities, but I probably can't affect people for a while. So just
Got it.
Green,
Crazy.
he's weird like I am.
we should talk.
Yeah, you guys would be friends. Definitely.
We need to
All
talk. I have to talk to you about feathers.
Then we meet back here. Adim, you've got your stone.
Yep, got my stone, got my ring. I'll do my best with the Reckless, I guess. I'll be your first mate, Royal Captain.
Yeah, I mean, you're calling me Cap?
It's your ship.
How is
I'm
this?
joining your crew.
Jack just knows how to push these buttons, and it's great. I love it.
It's not too late to change. Whatever.
Oh, you wanna
Let's
swap?
go.
Yeah.
He passed yours and said, "Don't worry, I was just a deck guy for a long time. I can take orders." Pass his shoulder.
Tishian looks at Kaz as he's like kind of like checking the sharpness of his wind saber one more time, and just, you good? You ready for this? That's the Kaz.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear my name.
That's okay.
Yeah. You know what you have to do?
Yes and no. I know I gotta behead a fucking asshole.
The accusers. You want to see all of your accusers.
Yeah, I know. He kind of like leans a little bit away, so anybody that wanted to hear this could hear this. But he's trying to be a little secretive on this. But he's an NPC, so if you guys wanted to say that you heard this, you could. Hey, I'm not an idiot. And then leave space for you to respond.
I didn't say you were.
Yeah, no, I recognize that that's true. If what we are to say is true, I didn't go with you guys, so I'm one of the other ones. So, for the record, I feel like I could tell you you're the one that would be able to be more honest about it. if it gets bad, just assume that the other Tishin made it, and you can leave me be. This is
I think Prisha would kill me twice if I let something like that happen.
I would.
shit. Christian, don't.
I love you.
We talked about the idea of having a private conversation, what it looks like, right?
Oh,
We
right.
discussed that.
Sorry.
Whatever you do, just make it look good.
Always.
Gives you a fist bump. All right.
Okay.
Let's dethrone a king, everybody.
Let's do it.
And you guys start to head out into the night as you see a massive amount of smoke and little bits of fire that is circled around from braziers that are hanging out around the Chakur. Chakur is the brightest thing that you can even be seen from the distance of walking out as you guys are heading out. In this moment, not worried about any sense of stealth or deception. You're walking straight in. And with that,
Long
we're
live
going to
the
end tonight's
bastard.
session. See y'all next week.